Hey everyone, this is Rob,
Hey, Michelle.
and welcome to Bunebape, your weekly podcast and everything you need to know about old school RuneScape.
Meet.
Uh, All right, so this week up on the docket, of course, as always, we're going to be starting off with a little bit about us, what we've been up to this week, and
Hmm.
all of that. And then we'll be going right into this week's update, which surprisingly, there was an update. I don't know why,
The
but
last update of the year.
last update of the year. But for some reason, this is like, it's kind of like already pretty far into December. So I kind of just expected there to not be a Christmas update, but there is.
Yeah, they told us about last week. You just forgot.
They said it was going to be an update, but I didn't know it was going to be Christmas.
I thought they said. I don't know. Maybe they didn't, but
Yeah.
I knew there would be.
Anyways, we'll go over that event. Michelle made a little video about
Hmm.
it, so we'll talk about that as well. And then we will be going into honestly just a couple other things. There's really not much to go over.
Yeah, but the annual survey is out now.
The annual survey, as well as some interesting stuff from the OSRS Twitter.
Yeah, like the My Year in OSRS. If you haven't heard about that, it seems very cool.
Well, yeah, that's actually the only thing. So thanks
Yes.
for revealing it.
They don't know what that means.
And then we will have a quick Q&A at the end for anyone
With
that is
Robert.
with me, because for anyone that is obviously seeing the title of this video, chances are you'll notice that I am not Megan.
Yeah, we're gonna have a guest on in this
Yeah.
episode. MeganEve joined me. We're recording it backwards. I recorded with Megan yesterday, and then I'm recording with Robert today. So, two Q&As, but I will have timestamps in the description if you want to like skip around.
Yeah.
It's always weird doing the Q&As when we have a guest on.
Yeah. So if you're tired of me, feel free to jump ahead and
Yeah,
listen
Robert was
to
not there for
that.
it.
Yeah.
Whenever we have guests on, I think for the most part, probably it'll just be me because I could record while he's at work and not just stress over trying to hurry.
Yeah. It's kind of hard getting people to want to record at like
Are very specific
late at
hours
night
and in
during
a
the week.
3-hour window.
Yeah. So that's likely how it's going to be going. But like I
Hmm.
said, if you are interested in that, feel free to jump ahead or just continue listening now. And it'll be the normal schedule until then.
Yeah,
But before we get into any of that, Michelle, how's it going?
it's going well. I have not gone any levels on my main, but I am actually kind of fishing recently. I've been doing a lot of barbarian fishing, so I've almost leveled up.
Humongous.
Yeah, in leagues, however, I am 34,290 points, so I'm still 7,700 away from the next rank being rune.
That's actually pretty close.
It is really close. I probably could get it if I like grind it, but like I can't be bothered right now. But yeah, I've just been getting points from like some really random little things. Like I did all of Calfight Queen except for the pet in the jar now. And that was actually pretty easy. Calfight Queen with the melee relic is fine.
Yeah, it's not
It's
bad.
fine. Like it's so much better. And because I have Banknote too, to be fair, so I don't have to leave.
Yeah.
So I was really actually weirdly enjoying Calfight Queen a lot. And then we've been doing some Taba this week. I got an Avernic. I don't remember if that happened last week or this week, but I do have an Avernic now, so that's exciting.
Cool.
And then we're trying to get Megan a Scythe. Spoiler alert, she has not gotten a Scythe yet. We do mention it later.
Seath?
A Scythe? Not quite, because she's just wearing like full rune armor, so we really want her to get that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so me, her, and Danny have just been singing a lot of Tobs, and then other than that, I've been doing random tasks or bosses.
That's cool.
Basically all
Also,
week.
you saying Scythe reminded me, I went down like a little rabbit hole into YouTube a little while back
Okay.
about people that mow their lawns with scythes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's actually cool. I mean, that's how people used to mow their lawns. You know, their lawns really just like their crops back in
Yeah.
the day, and
I think we as a society need to bring back scythes in daily use.
it's honestly pretty cool looking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They look dope.
it's cool because like they're silent, obviously. So it's just like
You
you could be
say,
mowing your lawn and it's just like yeah, you just hear a swing swing swing. Yeah,
just a scythe.
yeah, it's
No big
actually pretty
deal.
cool. You can get pretty close cuts and stuff like that, but totally random aside that I think of now when I think of scythes.
I like that though. It's kind of
Yeah.
cool. Oh, another thing, I finished BG3, Baldur's Gate. I was addicted to it. So addicted to it.
Yep, not anymore. She hates it now.
No, I'm pretty sure I will be once again because I think now me and Ninja are going to do a campaign together. That was just kind of like my beginner one. I literally was playing it easy mode. My goal was to hook up with everyone in the camp. I think I hooked up with 4 of them.
Nice.
So Will, Karlak, and Gale
You guys should
next time.
I don't know if they have this, but I was gonna say you should consider using mods on your second playthrough so it feels like a very different game.
I heard that the mods make it really cool.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of them.
I heard that
And
there's a lot of customization mods and
yeah,
people because like you already spend so much time customizing, but like I love customizing characters in games. Everyone loves customizing characters.
Yeah, not
I
only
should look
that,
into that.
but, like, so there's customizing well, there's really everything. I mean, there's
Mhm.
a lot of, like, sexual ones, obviously, but, there's, like, a lot of, because like, Dungeons& and Dragons, for anyone that doesn't know, has a lot of variations of the game,
Mhm.
and so they actually add a bunch of the expanded, like, character classes to the game.
Oh.
So I think I told you this before, but you can actually play the exact character that, like, anyone from the campaign we were playing made,
Oh,
which
that's
are like
cool.
a lot of them are like not original characters. So you can get like the Star Druid that I played, or
Mhm.
really just any of the characters like a Gloom Stalker or something like
Mine was
that.
so basic. I was just a rogue tiefling.
You were just a rogue, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And
but
I was a rogue in that one I just did in BG3 as well. Rogue's just the best, man.
yeah,
You're always lockpicking.
yeah. You can get more. Speaking of like customization, yeah, you can get more races and stuff like that too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and on top of that, you can also get, I mean, there's like tons of mods, but potentially it'd be cool if, because this is the thing that I think is kind of lame about co-op, is that if you do play co-op, whoever is joining you has to be someone in your party. Like
Mhm.
they can't bring their own
I know.
character.
I do hate that.
So I was like, maybe there's a mod where you can like kind of
Oh.
import your character.
I know there's a mod where you can bring more than 4 total, but
Yeah,
I don't know if that's including with like co-op.
yeah, I don't know.
Because I did read someone saying like, "Oh, I have it so I could bring more people with me." Because it's kind of sucked at the end. They're like, "Time for the big fight we've been preparing for this entire time, but you can only choose 3 people to go with you." And I'm like, that seems really weird. Why
No,
would the
that's how it
entire
goes.
team not be
Yeah,
there?
that's how it goes. There you
It's
go.
really strange. They're just like hanging out at the camp.
Yeah, it's pretty cool though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
I
really fun game.
would recommend checking it out. That's what a lot of people. That's the reason like Skyrim's been so popular for so long, is you can
All the
just
mods.
keep replaying it over and over again.
Yeah. There's like I would highly recommend. I think it won game of the year and it's just
Yeah, it
it
wasn't even close.
seemingly unlimited possibilities on replays though.
Yeah,
Cuz you could change so much stuff every time.
yeah. It the
I don't
thing
think I could
is,
ever do the evil playthrough though. I
it
feel bad.
is it is like limited in that like the game is on rails. Like it has a final moment,
Yeah,
and like
unfortunately.
it leads you there. But
I do wonder if you play like evil if it could end a little. I mean, it definitely can a little
yeah,
bit. But it has all like the pit stops, I guess, cuz you said it's on a rail or
yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
Like it's technically on rails because it takes you through the story and stuff like that. It's not like Skyrim where you could just literally never play the main story and
Really?
still, yeah, you could literally just only ever play other stuff and still become like the most powerful in the game or
That's so
whatever.
funny. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah,
Um, other things I did this week though, I put 2 videos actually. I made a little guide for the Christmas event. It's so funny because the guide is 2 minutes long. It took me 3 hours. I
yeah.
did it 3 times on like different accounts just to make sure I
That's
got it
how fun the
all.
event is.
It was actually kind of cute. Yeah. We'll talk about more soon. But I also then made a video on the wrapping up forestry blog that happened a few weeks ago just because I made a forestry part 1 and part 2. So I was like, "All right, it kind of feels appropriate that I do this too."
Yeah,
And then I've just been putting out shorts every day per usual. I have like 9 scheduled right now. I didn't do any today, but a lot of podcast stuff to do today, so I'm trying
yeah.
not to feel bad about it. But yeah.
Okay.
How have you been?
Pretty good. I haven't played any RuneScape on any of my accounts or anything like that because
Cuz
I've
you're
been playing.
addicted.
Yeah, I've been playing Path of Exile. So
Mhm.
I think I mentioned like a million times. It came out last Friday, and
Oh yeah, your build is already different.
yeah, Friday and Saturday I slept a combination of those 2 days, 1 hour. So that was pretty cool. And I went to work on Saturday, so that was kind of funny. But
Yeah, that was not good.
anyways,
Tell us your build.
I played a bunch, and I had a build. I leveled as Earth Shatter. Leveling was fine, but it's kind of a slow build.
Mhm.
So I ended up switching to Sunder, which I currently still am. So I'm an Impale Sunder champion, and it's actually going pretty well. I have like 2 million like single target sheet DPS against like bosses, so that's pretty good. Also, the survivability is pretty good. So I mean, that's kind of like Champion's really known for that, so that's kind of why I picked it.
Yeah.
Because I hate dying in the game, even though there's no real penalty besides like you lose some experience, so there is a penalty.
Oh, that's kind of annoying to use experience.
Yeah, it's not really a big penalty until you start reaching the levels where I'm at currently, which is 91. Because
Mhm.
then it's like if you lose 10% of experience, which is when you die, then that's like, you know, probably like 20, 30 minutes of your time.
Mm,
So it's like if you die a bunch, then it's like,
that's
all right, well, I
frustrating.
guess I just will not be getting any experience today.
Yeah.
But
Is that the highest level you've ever gotten in PoE?
91? No, I think I got to 93 one
Okay.
time.
He told me the other day he's never gone to 100.
No, definitely not. That takes a long time. Like it takes well, not a ton of time, but it does take a few hours at least just to get from like one level at the like towards the end of the game.
Very RuneScape-esque.
Yeah, like level 99 will take you like probably like a day. So
Faster than RuneScape.
yeah, definitely faster. But yeah, it's going pretty well. So I'm
Hmm.
still farming for some upgrades and stuff like that, but
Still not sleeping.
don't know how far I'm gonna take the build. Yeah, I have not been sleeping very much
It's
because of
not.
that.
He goes to sleep normally like 8 when I start the stream. He's been going to sleep like 10:30,
Yeah,
but still wakes up at 3 in the morning.
I've been getting like 4 to 5 hours of sleep.
It's not good.
It's
Still
been
not
really good
good.
sleep because my body knows that I will
Oh
not
yeah, I'm sure
be
it's
getting much.
it's a wonderful few hours.
Yeah. But yeah, so I've just been theory crafting stuff like that. I kind of already know the next character I want to play. I kind of want to make like a more of a bossing character because this one I will be able to do the regular bosses, but not like the end game bosses. So I might
Yeah.
make a new character just for that, but we'll see.
Cool.
But yeah, that's pretty much my update, and we can move on to the actual update.
The RuneScape update. So Christmas 2023.
Yep.
Just as a reminder, this is going to be the last update of the year. They did say that as it stands, League is going to remain the same over Christmas after next week's update, unless there are major bugs or issues that need addressing. So report your bugs if you need to, but I think that they'd rather just enjoy their time off without having to go and fix stuff.
Well, that's stupid.
Okay. But yeah.
Anyways, we had the Christmas event. I don't know why I'm explaining it because Michelle made a
Oh, should
video
I?
about
Should
it,
I do it?
but I'll go through it because
Yeah,
I haven't
go.
read this before. So we have the event.
Perfect.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, obviously. So this year's fabulously festive Christmas event takes us to Lumbridge, where regular troublemaker Jack Frost is up to his usual tricks. Yeah.
Sneaky little guy.
I wonder how many years he's been in the game, but he's been in the game quite a few years at least that I've been playing.
Yeah.
Jack's been a little bored lately, and to stop him being a nuisance, Santa's banished him to Gilnor for the holidays.
Literally, his dad hates him.
True. Not to be deterred from a little mischief.
He's just like me for real.
Okay. Our frosty friend has rented a field in Lumbridge for a winter sports extravaganza. I'm pretty sure it's the cow field north of Lumbridge.
Yeah.
After helping Jack Frost out, you might want to stick around a little longer. Partaking in the event, you'll earn a Christmas achievement. We don't want to spoil the fun. Don't worry, the Christmas achievements are just a bit of fun. They don't actually count towards leagues, tasks, or any achievements or anything like
They
that.
should make it count towards leagues tasks, so everyone has to go ice skating.
No, there are games like that. Like
You have to do the just for fun.
no, there are games like that where there's actually a lot of games, especially older games like WoW. They have like, oh, you played this event in 2011, you get like this exclusive thing, and they just like don't bring it back to the game.
Oh, it's weird.
Yeah,
Okay.
and a lot of people hate it because it's like, yeah, it's like lost
Time
stuff.
locked stuff.
Yeah. Also, actually, MapleStory does that a lot. It's called like legacy gear, and like some of the best items in the game are locked behind it.
You're like, that's cool. I didn't even know the game existed.
Yeah, and the company is just like never addresses it, and it's just
Frustrating.
pretty much guaranteed it'll never return.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah. If you find the event has been a slippery slope to further snowy shenanigans, check out Jack's sliding challenge mode, where you'll race against the clock to see how fast you can slide. So
Dude,
it's
the
a
first time I did that,
sled race.
it took me like 20 minutes.
Nice.
It's what's funny is this sliding around in the ice is actually great practice for figuring out how your character moves.
Yeah.
Like when it'll move diagonally or in the L shape and stuff. And I am not great at that. So
I could tell.
I was gonna say it's been an experience, but someone got sassy.
Yeah. No, I was watching
was
you
on the-
raid yesterday, and boy.
He doesn't even raid. I was like finishing top at Versic and Robert was like hovering over me about to go to sleep. And I'm just like, this is a lot of pressure.
Speaking of a lot of pressure, we have the
Oh.
pressure of living
Looking
up to the best.
Dope.
No, I was gonna say living up to the best transmog yet.
What's the best transmog yet? This?
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's not actually transmog. It is a snow globe helmet that you could unlock as a reward.
Oh, sorry, that's from World of Warcraft. Transmog is just like making your gear look cool.
Our transmogs are in pets only.
Yeah, that's true, I guess.
Yeah, and then also a icy sweater, which is just cute and looks like 2 different shades of blue, like a little ice on it. That should be cute in real life.
Yeah, I think it's actually a pretty cool outfit. Also, it's kind of funny how I'm pretty sure World of Warcraft invented transmog, the word, and now just every company uses it when they add it to
Really?
their game.
I wonder if that's a thing. If that's really like them.
Well,
It just seems like it must
don't
have been
know.
around forever.
Has it? I wonder.
I
The
don't
first
know.
time I heard it was with them, and maybe other companies don't use it, but a lot of the player base I know, or not this player base, but I know a lot of players that I know
What is
will call it that.
what does the mog part of it mean?
It's like no, it's like a made up word in World of Warcraft, and it's a person that like will transmogrify your gear to look like other
Oh,
gear.
yeah, because the mog part's weird. Like, I
Yeah,
don't understand the word
no, it's a
because of that.
completely made
Okay,
up word.
okay, never mind. Maybe it is them then.
Yeah,
But yeah, I think that the fashion scape's actually pretty cool looking from this. I
yeah.
like it. It's not my favorite fashion scape I've had, but it'll do.
Speaking of like fashionscape and transmogging though, this someone brought it up again, and I still think it's a really good idea. Is you should be able to make the crystal crown part of the crystal armor set.
Yes, we've talked about this.
Yeah,
The crystal crown from Prif that's purely cosmetic and it's literally just a flex if you have gold. It's if that could be like your crystal helm for the
yeah,
armor, oh my god, that would be so pretty.
yeah. It kind of sucks that
It's just fashion scape.
like you would literally just be stealing this idea. Not that it's like a super original idea from World of Warcraft, but you should just there should just be transmogrification in every game. Like you should just be able to look like a complete goon doing raids.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like transmogs, they're fun. It's fun to look cool.
Yeah.
Also, like, one other thing is, as far as I could tell, I don't know if you remember during the Halloween event, they said that they were gonna do a replay of an old Christmas event.
Yep.
They didn't mention that, so I don't know if they ended up just pulling this out of nowhere and doing, like, a original one or
This is supposed to be a redo of a RuneScape event from like 6 years ago or something like that, or it's like from
well,
2006.
that's what
Like,
they were originally saying, but I don't know if that was confirmed.
I
I don't know.
mean, that's what they said. They didn't unsay that.
Yeah, but, I did enjoy it, all things considered. I mean, yeah, Jack Frost doesn't really come around as much, so maybe it was an old one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, they had a live stream. You already missed it, so
Yep.
don't really need to talk about it. They had a little giveaway for their card game, but yeah, rest in peace if you missed it.
Next up on some more leagues thing. So if you've been keeping with our nose post
Nose post.
news post, you'll have seen the frequent reminders about leagues points being calculated on a rolling schedule to protect our web systems. Unfortunately, so many of you are racking up the points that this system began experiencing errors from recalculating leagues points at such a regular pace. Don't panic, we fixed the issue, but some players might now find that they have different point total between leagues and regular worlds, which could probably be pretty frustrating. So, if you're experiencing this issue, hop back into a Leagues world and either open and close the points interface or complete some task, and this should cause the points to sync correctly again. Which I think is like kind of a funny thing to ask people to do if they're like already like nearly dragon rank and they're like, yeah, just do a few tasks.
Just do
I'm
them.
like, kind of a grind.
Yeah. To be fair, I don't think they're worried about it. Probably.
Mm-mm. In other leagues news, we fixed an issue where auto-completed combat achievements weren't counting as completed when unlocking the associated region. So the following are affected: Faithless Crypt Run, Dress Like You Mean It, Versatile Drainer, More Than Just a Ranged Weapon, The Worst Ranged Weapon, and Finding the Weak Spot.
What's the worst range weapon?
Salamander. You go to,
Really? No, no, for you, in your
oh, for
opinion. Yeah.
me. No, that task is also, side note, awful because you have to use a salamander only to kill Kree.
Yeah, it's
It's
whatever. You have
pain.
unlimited loot.
No, I'm thinking a regular game I tried it.
Oh
A
yeah.
regular game I tried and it was awful. But the worst range weapon. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to be too basic, but a regular crossbow. That's just like too basic, isn't it?
Man, that's kind of
Yeah. Okay,
kind of
well, you
sucks.
tell me. I mean, I don't love salamanders. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
They're not great. But I mean, it is kind of cool they have three different attack styles, I guess.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say
You're gonna say some crazy thing.
I'm
I
just
actually think that
gonna
the T-bow's the worst.
I'm honestly just gonna say like I don't really like bows. Like just all bows.
I like them, but
Bows and crossbows.
you just don't like range then.
No, the blowpipe's fine. It's just because I don't like the weapons. I think the stats the weapons have are kind of lame.
I feel like in most games, RuneScape included, I'm way more interested in the melee weapons than anything else.
Yeah.
Like looking at bows, and I'm like, meh. I guess like bows do rank last, and then like staffs would be second for
Yeah.
me.
I don't know. I guess maybe this is like other things as well, but I mean, I it makes sense that like different ammo like is the strength of your weapon, but like
Yeah, that's something that's also kind of annoying. Is there's so many different ammo things.
it's just weird cuz the bow is just an accuracy stick essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Like almost none of them have anything interesting about them besides the Venator, which is pretty much brand new still, and
Yeah.
the the Zerite, which is also practically brand new. Everything else is kind of like lame.
It's fair.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hot takes.
Like the Fang and the Scythe are cool. Like they're interesting, and also
Yeah.
the Soul Reaper axe. It's cool, even though
Hmm.
it sucks. It's cool.
Shadow's cool.
Yeah. Well, no. I saw someone had a take today, and they're saying like, in response to the necklace, they're
Oh,
saying,
the cult.
yeah, the occult. They're saying like, if you like want to begin reworking how like some of mages, you need to like address the shadow
Yeah,
because they think it's like giga overpowered.
they're just or like adjusting the fang, but the shadow literally you use it everywhere, even places the magic's normally like not good.
Yeah, that's why I was almost certain before the league even started. I didn't even know people were like confused about it, but mage was just going to be the best. Like
Now I don't know because a lot of people that I know are doing range are also like pretty busted because of the like bolt specs procs
because of Zerite.
because of Zerite and because of like ruby bolts. It just like the guaranteed hits and stuff.
Yeah, I guess so.
Hmm.
But it's
But I
really
read someone who had a shadow and they were mage and it was
yeah, I was
crazy.
like it's really hard to beat your 80 max hit machine gun that just like has like
That's
an
fair.
unlimited range practically.
Yeah, I know.
And
Shadow's really good.
yeah, I don't know, and it just defeats any enemy's defense. Like no enemy has high enough magic defense for it to even matter.
To be fair, I do wonder if it matters as much as like the Fang, just because it is a $1 billion weapon.
Yeah, no,
It is a mega rare.
yeah, but the thing is, yeah, that's the exact. I think this is a really funny comparison in the
Hmm.
fact that it really highlights how still busted the Fang is when we're comparing a,
Oh,
20 million GP item to
like
a
a 1.3
one and a
bill.
half billion GP item.
Okay, yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah,
So
Fang definitely needs to get nerfed.
yeah, I don't know. I thought it was kind of interesting though.
Yeah. Oh, one final league things, by the way. They fixed an issue with Pyromancer's garb, so the task can now be completed without any issues.
There you go. Chambers of Zarek also got a bit of a facelift recently. So, as promised, we have a selection box of changes for the recently updated Chambers of Zarek raid. First up, skeletal mages will now scale correctly when using the scaling feature. Previously, there were not enough mages to go around, but we've given them a stern talking to about respecting other people's imaginary friends, and now they promised to behave.
Yeah, they basically, if you scaled, they'd be like, no one else is here.
Yeah,
You're
because
crazy.
it was one of the only things in the raid that was based on how many actual people were in the raid.
Yeah.
And also, we've prevented players from placing kindling in storage units due to an issue where players could stack a bunch of them to deposit at once for extra points. And lastly,
Classic.
yeah, of course, of course. Lastly, we have a pair of small bug fixes. Tunic and Shadow will now splash against crystal crabs, and potions will now give the correct points. Also, you may notice that a couple of changes we spoke about last week were missing. Firstly, upon further investigation for the grub bonanza in the thieving room, we discovered that this behavior was intended.
How funny. They last week they were like, "This is too good." Now they're like, "Actually, no, this is about right."
Yep. Yeah. So, also jeweled crabs and the harmonized staff at the jeweled crabs was allowing players to cast rapid fire strikes and would result in those players receiving unusually rapid XP rates. So, yeah, they have actually just canceled those changes.
Yeah. So they were like, "Yeah, that's fine, I
Yeah,
guess."
so yeah, they removed the attack delay for the harmonized staff
No,
specifically.
they reviewed the implications of removing the attack delay and didn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's staying the same. That's
Okay.
not even changing.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I don't know why they. Oh, I guess it's
Well, because people thought they were gonna happen this week, so it's just to tell you, like, never mind, it's not happening.
okay. I guess it's good that they told us, but
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, I guess that's intended. I mean, I don't know why they left it that way. I wonder what the XP rates
I
are.
don't know, yeah, because they said review the implications, and I'm like,
Yeah,
whatever the results of this review
maybe
were
it's just not as
weird.
nuts as people think or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, we'd like to give a big old thank you to everyone who left their feedback, and that is pretty much it.
Yeah. So one last thing, because they're not gonna have any updates due to the PvP rota. All a reminder during the Christmas period, all worlds will be open regardless of region. Can you imagine if they close the worlds on Christmas? That would just be weird. But they said the PvP rota will begin again next year on January 10th. For now, it'll be using Zerker loadouts and rank duels in tournaments this week, and starting on Wednesday next week, it'll be a one defense pure the following week, as this is on an automatic rota.
Cool.
Yes.
There we go. And that is pretty much it. Also, we already mentioned this, so I'm just gonna cover it real quick.
Yep.
But if you're curious how long you've been playing the game, if you want to like cry because if you just want to make yourself sad at how much you did or didn't play, you can actually opt in to the hashtag My Year in OSRS thing.
I like that. Like a lot of social media has been doing like the year in reviews. I think they're very fun, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it's if you opt in, you go to your RuneScape account like on the website and opt into emails via communication preferences in your account settings. Do this by September. Do this by Sunday, December 17th if you want to be a part of this, but it'll tell you stuff like how many hours you played this year, XP gained, how many times you died, how many bosses you killed. Like actually like a lot of really fun stuff.
yeah,
Oh, the biggest login streak, mine's going to be like 300 days.
loser.
Yikes.
But yeah, so you can check out some pretty cool stats if that's what you're interested in. Maybe compare it with your friends or just people you know. Who knows? We all know we don't have friends, but you can check it out nonetheless. And we can move on to the annual survey. This
Mhm.
actually stirred a little bit of drama. Obviously, you know the Karma farmers over on Reddit had a field day with this. So it's the annual survey. Obviously, it's in the name. They ask every year.
Yeah.
Just different stuff to help improve the game. Also, they're randomly giving away $50 gift vouchers for anyone that completes the survey in full.
Yeah. The reason that they're offering mine is because it should take 30 to 45 minutes to complete.
Quite a
So
long
they
time.
have to bribe you to take the time. I think I do want to take the survey though.
I think if you know, I don't know, it's probably matters depending on how much you care will make it go faster or shorter.
Yeah. True. Like
But
I feel like I don't think it'll take me 30 minutes to do
no,
this.
I don't think so. So it's a pretty typical survey. I mean,
I haven't taken it. I don't even know what's on it.
yeah, we can like kind of review it. We have it pulled up real quick. It'll ask you about like your age, name, stuff like that. But I think the a couple of ticket items that people were really highlighting on Reddit, obviously, were ones where they asked specifically if you like the voting system, or and these are like anecdotal. Like I don't have them pulled up in front of me. I'm
Yes.
just from memory. They are asking about the voting system and if you think it's like good, if it should stay the way it is,
Okay.
and you can do strongly disagree to strongly agree and everywhere in between. And then the other one was, what do you think about? Do you think power in the game should be buyable?
So
Essentially,
microtransactions.
not even
Supposedly.
that, just actually buyable power. Like, I don't even know what they mean, but
And he's just getting this from Reddit. Who knows how they worded it?
no,
It
they have a picture of it on Reddit. I don't know the exact wording, but it is
oh.
along the lines of what do you think about being able to buy power? Like, or
Okay.
it's like I think the wording was close along the lines of should achievements or should like power be buyable in the game, and you can strongly agree or disagree.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
So I'll
yeah,
definitely be wanting to take this
I
survey.
thought it was really weird because that's not microtransactions. A lot of
That's
microtransactions
just pay to
is
win.
yeah, that's just pay to win. Usually microtransactions is like, do you want to buy a cool skin for your
I
character?
mean, did they mean real money or like gold?
I don't know. I mean, what?
Yeah,
It's
I'll have to
kind
go
of
take
what's
this.
the difference at that point?
That's true. Yeah, that's really weird. I'm definitely gonna take this survey. Keep an eye out
Yeah,
for that.
I would. If this is concerning to you, I would recommend checking out the survey
Hmm.
because I mean, obviously, chances are that won't go through, but I mean,
Oh yeah, no.
you have to let them know that you do
You
not
know
like that.
the stakeholders. What I'm just imagining a whole bunch of steaks.
A bunch of
They're
stickety
like, you guys got
stakes.
to try. Come on.
Yeah. So there are just a bunch of stuff along those lines. I'd recommend checking out the survey if that's something you're interested in. If
Hmm.
not, then I mean, whatever, who cares?
Yeah.
But that's pretty much going to be it. We can move on to our Q&A.
Yes. So I already did the Q&A with Megan. So I'm not going to answer any of these right now. My answers
Yeah.
are going to be at
Skip
the
ahead if you
end.
want the ladies' answers.
Yeah, I think the next time I'll actually do it where I answer with you and then just ask the guest alone. Because I was like, I felt kind of weird answering after Megan. She has such good answers, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah,
But
that sounds like a good idea.
yeah. So OSRS Q&A for Robert. What is your earliest memory of OSRS?
Um I mean, I think I used to play back when I was like a young teenager, probably like 14, 15, and it was really just like killing um cows.
Yeah, that's mine
Yeah, like I
too.
really don't remember doing anything else. I just remember killing cows. I remember I killed cows, and this was before they had the account limitations and stuff like that. And I just killed cows, tanned the hide, and then sold it. And I made like I don't know, actually kind of a lot of money back then. Like it was like a few million GP.
What the?
And like I did this for a while. Like I was
That's so
like
funny.
50 combat or something
You're
by the
the
end.
reason that they added the limitation, so you can't sell it yet.
Yeah, because I am like a 15-year-old bot
Yeah, a
essentially.
little hustler.
But yeah, that's all I did the first time around. The second time around, I pretty much did the same thing,
Mm,
and got to
same.
level 40 and like thought I beat the game, and that's when I quit playing. And that was like when I was a little bit older, probably like 16 or 17.
Love it.
But yeah, that's definitely my earliest memory.
If you got to remove one boss from the game, which would it be and why?
Scorpio, pretty easy. I
Why
think it's the
Scorpion?
worst boss in the game
Why the worst?
because I know nothing about it because it's the most uninteresting boss in the game.
You're so funny.
Like there's no good loot. The pet's not that interesting. You have to go to the wilderness, deep
It's
wilderness,
so deep in the wilderness.
and there's
But
no
they are
interesting
improving
mechanics.
the loot table, right? Or they
Yeah,
did or something?
who knows? Who cares? Because no one really is interested in Scorpio.
Dang, okay. Matt from
The fact
Discord.
that it's not in the desert, don't get me started.
I don't understand why a scorpion is in the deep wilderness either. That's
Yeah,
weird. But anyway, Matt from Discord said, "What quest series would you most like to see expanded due to sailing?" And Matt's answer was, "I'd like to see the elf series because it reminds me of Lord of the Rings, how good the elves were at sailing."
yeah. I think that's a really good answer because
Hmm.
I don't know what quest lines are there, but I mean they have like
The vampires sailing around.
they have like Port Tyrus and stuff like that already set
Oh yeah, they
up.
do have a port.
So I think that would be a really good one. I think honestly, there's really not a lot of this is going to sound weird because either I'm misremembering or there's not, which are both are weird.
Okay.
But I feel like there's not a lot of pirate content in the game.
There's not a lot of pirate content. There's like
So
Rum Deal, all those, but that's like not much.
yeah,
So maybe
and
more
it's
the
not
Rum
even
Deal.
really piratey. Like it's like I don't know, you don't really do super piratey things in the pirate quest.
Hmm.
It's always like you help a pirate or something.
That's true.
So I don't know, like maybe more piratey things, like something like that. I don't know, where you actually become a pirate or something like
That'd be
that.
fun, actually.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe some like swashbuckling adventures into the sea, like Ghost Ahoy 2.0 or something.
I'd like that.
I don't know.
Which Eileen said, "Does cozy winter gaming change your OSRS habits at all, or for you just any gaming habits?"
No, not even a little bit.
Yeah, yours
I
don't change, do they?
No, I game in waves. It's pretty cyclical,
I don't know what that
especially
means. Oh, like a cycle.
yeah, it's a cycle. So like this is how it kind
Sickle
of
mold.
always been with like me and my friends group growing up. It's just like everyone has a game they're playing and then every once in a while someone's like, "Oh, you guys want to play Minecraft?" and everyone's like, "Oh, that actually sounds sick. We'll start up a Minecraft server and play for a couple months and then we'll stop playing." And then we'll be like, "Oh, you guys want to play like Elder Scrolls?" and we'll like play that for like a month or something and then we'll stop. Or
Hmm.
like right now, a lot of people are playing like League of Legends. So like we'll play League of Legends for a few months and then everyone gets bored of it.
Yeah.
So it's usually cyclical. Like it doesn't really change because of like a like a holiday or anything like that.
Or like the weather.
No, it's just always the same usually.
Okay. This one doesn't affect you, but I I asked him this before and I think his answer's funny. Who do you think will be the first in my EGIM group to get the fire cape?
Oh, yeah, I said no one because all of you are gonna quit your accounts.
Next question.
I mean, unless one of you like starts like
Sassy.
boss rushing it, then yeah, no chance.
Anyway, some in real life questions. Hariger from Discord asked, "What is your favorite American Christmas dish?"
Favorite American Christmas dish? Um, I'm trying to think of Christmas dishes exclusively. The weird thing is, I don't know about other people, but I think in general, a lot of American Christmases and slash like Thanksgiving, which is practically the same thing,
Hmm.
um, like usually it's an amalgamation of food that's good. Usually it's not like one thing. So it's like kind of hard to pick
I feel like
one
yours would be
thing.
like apple pie.
I mean, maybe I do have a sweet tooth,
Yeah, you could
but
have that all year, but technically, like I associate that with like holidays.
yeah, I mean, it would probably be an apple pie or like
Rolls.
But yeah, so I guess if I had to pick one, I mean, honestly, obviously, I don't eat meat anymore, but I used to be pretty big on prime rib. So
Oh, you had prime rib for Christmas and stuff? We just had turkey or
I
ham.
didn't personally like in our household. We had ham, which was like my go-to. But
Mm-hmm.
eventually, when my sister became more involved with her now husband, their family, let's be straight up, they're a little bit more on the wealthy side. So they would do prime rib.
Dang.
So I would like go do Christmas with my family, and then I would go have Christmas with their family, and I would get two Christmas dinners.
That's so
And
funny that you would do that.
yeah, also funny stories. Whenever the first time I ever went to Vegas, I went there. I was 18, so I couldn't do anything really. So we got these wristbands that were like $200 to go to like all these buffets, unlimited
Oh
for like two
God.
days straight or something like that.
Yeah.
And then we were there for a wedding, and so we went to the Paris buffet, and I
Hmm.
had like literally, I'm not even kidding. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get my money's worth, and I ate like 7 pieces of prime rib, and they were like as big as plates, like they were
Bruh.
big pieces.
That's why he doesn't eat meat anymore because he's eaten enough for one lifetime.
Yeah, that's all I ate. I didn't eat any sides. And then the
Jesus.
next day, turns out like they moved the date and time of the wedding, so
As you do.
we spent $180 to eat at that one buffet because we didn't go to any others.
That's so annoying.
But yeah, so I guess probably prime rib.
Okay.
Maybe now it's like biscuits or something, or like rolls or something.
Yeah. What is your favorite Dutch word and why? I didn't
Um,
answer this one yet because it wasn't relevant to Megan.
yeah, I don't know. Probably, I don't really have like a favorite.
Which one's fun to say? You know what a phrase I love to say? Wat leuk.
Wat leuk.
Just means how nice.
How nice.
It actually means what nice.
Yeah, it does mean what
Yeah,
nice.
I hate it's a weird
Doesn't make
language.
sense.
Gezellig.
No, I was gonna say maybe graag. I don't
Oh
know.
my god. The Dutch word for like is graag. 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 What?
Yeah, I don't
We
know.
do like to say it though.
It's a weird word. That's
Graag.
why I think it's interesting. I like the words that have a little more enunciation to them,
I
though.
like to say alsjeblieft. Just means
Alsjeblieft.
please.
Yeah, I don't really have a like one that I particularly like, but I do like the ones in general that have more
Yeah.
enunciations.
I try to think what you say a lot. You say goedemorgen. do,
Goedemorgen.
do the G's.
Yeah, but
I could just hear Fem in my head making fun of the G's. She makes fun of Dutchies because she does like the
because she's
Flemish
Flemish.
soft
Yeah,
G's.
yeah, that's it though.
Yeah, that's a good one. And what is your favorite bird? For Harger, I used to own a bird and I loved him so much. Well, my family did. I was just a little kid. It was a green cheeked conure. It could talk and knew about 200 words.
Nice.
Yeah. What's your favorite bird?
Any bird present?
Bird present?
No, any bird that is present.
Oh, that exists. Okay. I was like, I don't know what that means.
Yeah, because like I don't know. I like the green what are they called?
The,
Macaws?
the little guys?
Yeah, no, yeah, they're not macaws. The little guys.
Mm-hmm.
Parakeets? Yeah,
Yeah.
parakeets.
Oh, parakeets are so
Parakeets are
cute.
cool. They make cool noises, but in the mornings when I go to work, there's like little I just call them blackheads. I don't know what they are,
Mm-hmm.
but they're like really small birds, probably about the size of my hand, and they like hop around and they have
Oh, you
little
sent me pictures of them.
yeah, and they I've sent you some. They actually get really close to people, and they have like they're like bald eagles but black.
Mm-hmm.
Their head, not
But
obviously not
tiny.
their size, but yeah, and they like hop around and they'll like kick leaves in the morning.
Yeah, he took a video of them just hopping around kicking their leaves. Like they
Yeah,
do it for fun, it looks
and
like.
they're usually in pairs, and they'll like and they just like go like walk up to people, and they're
I
kind of all over the place, but they're just like small dudes, and they have like
love
little soft black heads and
they're
whatever those ones are.
they're so cute. There's also like special shout out to this other bird that we see all the time that we call the little yellow bellies. Again, we don't know
Yeah.
what they are, but they have little yellow bellies, and they just any bird that hops around
Yeah.
is just the cutest.
Yeah, that's why I said any bird present.
Yeah, really, birds are just so cute. I do like them.
Yeah, most are never like, oh, I wish that bird wasn't here.
Yeah, and we're like, oh, I hate that bird.
Yeah.
Have you noticed since we had Spari and Bird Facts on the podcast, I feel like we've mentioned birds every week.
I don't recall.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm more aware now.
Maybe.
Madam Borky on Discord, she asked, with Christmas coming going, what is your plan for after Christmas?
Oh,
Do you have any?
nothing.
Yeah. And do you have any New Year's plans or New Year's resolutions you're wanting to achieve?
I don't really believe in resolutions, but I
They're
do.
not real. They can't hurt him.
Yeah, I do have some plans. I mean, I'm taking a break from studying right now, so I'll probably get back to studying more seriously after the holidays, and hopefully, I'll be able to get a job in the field that I desire. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really believe in resolutions, mostly because,
You could just do it anytime.
for the same reason that I don't believe in motivation, because,
He just be saying things, I swear. He just
um,
says things.
no, because for the same exact reason, it's too fickle for me to care about.
Okay.
It comes and goes. There's a big difference between like motivation and drive, and I think one is much more important than the other. And same thing about resolutions, where it's like, okay, you can be like resolute in your convictions for this month, but it's a big difference to be actually take the meaning of resolution and like actually be resolute in something. So it's
Yeah.
like, I think currently I don't like resolutions, but the actual meaning of it is cool, I guess, but no
Mhm.
one uses it that way.
Yeah.
So I think it's better to just have like more realistic, smaller goals. And I think resolutions kind of try to supersede that, and they fail pretty much every time. That's why it's a meme. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm gonna lose 1,000 pounds after after I'm done eating 100 pies this weekend. Like,
Yeah,
no, that
no.
never happens. So it's like, uh,
A lot of them are not
I
realistic.
like the idea more of your New Year's plans than resolution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
But yeah, I guess just career focused.
Okay. I don't know for sure if you're able to answer this, but one question sure she had was we've all experienced trolls when streaming. So for you, I mean you
Dude, this is easy.
okay, you did streaming and YouTube, but
Yeah.
have any trolls said something genuinely funny to you and what was it?
Um Honestly, no, because I would actually troll my audience before I could get anything like that.
He what? You reverse troll them so they can't troll you.
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
Okay, so what's it called? I made content before we made this,
Yeah,
right?
he made a YouTube that like weirdly got okay views. I don't you
Yeah.
never became partner though.
No, because I only made like 10 videos. But I mean, I still have more subscribers now
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
than
yeah,
we do.
yeah.
But it was funny because like one of my most popular videos is a video about like a part of this game, and I'm all like, yo, just so you guys know, there's gonna be spoilers, kind of.
Oh,
So
you're so annoying. You told me this.
if you want, you could skip ahead. And in that clip, this is in the first 30 seconds of the video, I'm already spoiling it. And everyone in the comments was telling me this as if I didn't know. And I thought it was the funniest thing ever because I mean, it was a helpful, like, all the videos I made were like guides and stuff like that, so they were
Yeah.
all helpful. And I think a lot of people
Not spoiler free though.
yeah, I think a lot of people still like that video and thought it was helpful. It's one of my most popular ones I've
What
ever made.
game was this again?
Uh I don't want to say, just because I don't want people to like go back to the channel and
I
stuff
want to
like
try to
that.
find it personally.
But yeah, it is hilarious how many people were telling me that about that as if I didn't know and plan this whole thing.
You're so
But
funny.
yeah, so I thought it was really funny.
Seems on brand for you.
I was just like, because like my humor is really really dry and dark at times. It's like really easy for me to troll people even when I don't mean to sometimes. So
That reminds me of something that I saw a TikTok that someone sent me the other day that I was talking to Robert about how people say dark humor and they think it means that you could joke about whatever, but dark humor is joking about like your own personal experiences and stuff.
yeah.
You definitely do it a lot for you.
Yeah. So like, I don't know.
Like, let
So
me
it's
specify. He doesn't say like mess up stuff. Well, he does them like his point of view, I guess.
yeah, I don't
He
know.
say very dramatic things, but only that affected you, and it's like, oh my god.
Yeah, so I do stuff like that, and I think it really catches people off guard. So I think it's
Hmm.
hard for people to troll me because I'm like kind of always in like that mode.
He's just like always on the defensive, ready.
Yeah, I've never had anyone even attempt to like legitimately troll
I
me.
mean, I think people have probably attempted and you just do it back so you don't remember.
Maybe that, or maybe I just like don't even like consider it as an actual good troll or something like that.
This is not a real threat.
It's actually it's funny because like this it comes in handy during being on the internet, but
Mhm.
like a lot of people I interact with on the day to day don't know if I'm joking or not
Yeah.
because like I'll just say the most like obscene things, but like I like am joking and sometimes I'm not joking and like
You
people
can't
can't
tell.
yeah, people can't tell. So,
Sometimes I just say stuff like purposely, like dumb things that I know is wrong, and it'll be funny to see like three people in chat and they're like, actually, and I'm like, I know, I was pretending. It's
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I
But
don't
I'm
know.
also really bad at reading when people are being sarcastic too, so.
True. Yeah.
True.
True. But yeah, I don't know. So maybe I have maybe I have been trolled, but either
I'm
way,
sure you have.
I have not noticed.
Okay.
So that's about it.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, so thanks for listening and we can move on to the
Megan.
Megan. Shout out Megan. Thanks for coming on and hope we'll see you again.
Yep. Okay, and I am back with our guest this week, MeganEve.
Hi.
So Megan, I mean, first up, tell me about your accounts. You have quite a few accounts, right?
Yeah, I have my main, which I've been playing for like since like 2018, and then I have my Iron Man, and then the e-girl hardcore account that we have together.
Silly e-girl accounts.
Yeah.
Oh, also, you have like the cutest RuneScape names, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I know I miss Strawberry so much. I kind of want to change it back.
Yeah, she had strawberry on her main, and then she has blueberry on her iron. It's so
I also have
cute.
Raspberry.
Oh, you have raspberry too? Which account
Yeah.
is that?
That's just like a dead account. I just wanted to save the name.
No, it's a strong name. I don't blame you. I
It's
love
so
it.
cute.
Yeah, so anyone who doesn't know, it was actually Megan's idea that we started our hardcore GIM, our little e-girl iron. So what made you want to start that? What was your inspiration?
Honestly, I just felt like I wanted to make more friends in the community. I've been in the community for a really long time and
Hmm.
I just struggle really hard with like making friends. So I thought that it would be like a cute thing to start and maybe get to know people a little bit better. And I was already really good friends with like Chelsea. So I asked her first and then I definitely thought of you next. I was like, "Oh my god, I'm definitely gonna invite Michelle." And then I think we asked in Xanaris, and then that's when
Yeah,
Fem and Antonella said that they wanted to join as well. So I think it's really cute. I was really excited that we all got together.
it's funny because like we don't play it, obviously. Maybe I'll talk about
Yeah.
that in a second. But I think the same thing. I'm like, I'm glad we started just because now I have more friends, and I'm like,
Yeah.
if I want to
Like, even if
send
we don't
things,
play, we talk
yeah,
every day.
literally, if I want to send a stupid meme, then I'm like, oh, I could send it in there.
Yeah, exactly.
So, okay, have you I'm genuinely asking, I'm not trying to call you out. Have
Mhm.
you like done anything on the account?
Oh
That sounds like
gosh,
I'm
it's
trying to
been
be rude.
so long. No, not at all. It's been so long. I definitely know that I've done like quests and like little random things, but as for like I think I'm at Winter Todd right now. I'm pretty sure my account's like Winter
Oh,
Todd locked. And no, Temperos locked because we were doing
yeah.
that thing with like the
100
100.
KC.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm not doing this anymore, and I logged out, and I haven't logged back in since.
So me telling you to get 100 KC literally made you quit the
Yeah,
EGIM.
you burned me out.
Sorry. Yeah, you don't have to do that. I mean, clearly my idea made everyone not want to play. So was it
Uh,
for the best?
that's so funny.
Do you
Did
have
everyone do the crates?
No, Nella didn't.
Oh.
I'm pretty
What?
sure.
That's so surprising.
I think she went back and was currently there. I mean, she could have finished, but she was doing Temperos first.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And when everyone else was doing Winter Tot, she was at Temperos. She was
She
our leader of
I love
sorts.
her. She just does whatever she wants.
She does. I like it.
I love it.
So after Leagues is done, are you going to go back to the EGIM or are you going to go back to your main or
Honestly,
Iron?
I think I'd be pretty burnt, going back to the
Hmm.
main account or something just because like my main account's already almost maxed. So I'm like, what could I even do? So I think I'm definitely gonna try and do the GIM account.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it
Let's
a try.
go. Who do you think's going to be the first one to die?
Me?
You think it's gonna be you? I think it'll be me.
I remember when we first made it, we were all placing bets, and everyone was like, "Yeah, Megan, for sure." I still think
Yeah.
it's gonna be me.
Why? Do you die like a lot?
Yeah, so when I made my first Iron Man, the blueberry one,
Yeah.
I literally died within the first 5 minutes of having the account.
How?
I just like I was trying to go to Catherby and I didn't have any teleports, so I went on the White Wolf
Oh
Mountain and I got
no!
swamped.
It's called White Wolf Mountain for a reason.
Yeah, I didn't really think that through.
That's
And I just like
hilarious.
no food, no nothing. I just flew in there.
Just flew in and died.
Yeah.
I feel
So I was
like
like, okay.
on hardcores, you're supposed to like research everything first, and I think that that'll be my downfall.
Yeah.
Is I'm too lazy to do that.
Same,
Yeah.
same. I have way too much like ADHD to even Google any of that. That's why I'm so thankful for you because you literally always send me such like helpful stuff.
Yeah,
Because I would
she was
never find
messaging
that
me.
myself.
She's messaging me yesterday. She's like, "There's no Soul Wars. There's no pest control in all of Leagues," and I was like, "Please hold." And I like found her worlds.
Yeah.
You just look at bad times when no one's online.
I know. It's like I'm online at like 6 o'clock in the morning when everyone's like asleep.
I know. You're like, no
Everything's
one's
dead.
doing it anymore. So I know also, I mean, if you don't know anyone listening, you also stream sometimes. If you don't want to talk about this,
Sometimes.
that's cool.
No, yeah, no.
What got you into streaming and like where are you at with that now? Because I know you're not as into it now.
Okay, so streaming is so weird. I found Twitch in like 2018, the beginning of 2018. I was obsessed with watching Fortnite streamers, which is so weird.
Fortnite, really?
Because I don't play Fortnite at all, but I was obsessed with like Tfue and Dakotas, and I would watch them every night. And I was like, streaming sounds so fun. I think I'm gonna get into it. So I ended up selling like all of my expensive I just sold everything in my house. I wanted to buy a PC.
No.
I wanted to buy a PC and I wanted to start streaming. I was like, I can do it. I know I can. I think it's so fun. And so I sold a ton of my things and I finally bought a PC and then I started streaming Fortnite and I was like, I actually hate this. Like
Oh my
I hate everything about this. I do not want to stream Fortnite. And then I started streaming horror games, which was fine, but like horror games is so hard. I've been like I will die on the hill that like Twitch needs to make a blanket category for horror games.
Yeah, because like, what are they gonna do? Individually search for these like niche little
Yeah.
games? I agree
And
with
like
that.
all horror games are so niche, like all of them. Like maybe
Yeah.
Silent Hill and like Resident Evil are like the only two that people are gonna watch and like go to that category. Everything else should be under like a blanket category.
Yeah,
So I
I
wasn't
agree.
gaining any viewers from that at all. And finally I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna play RuneScape. I love RuneScape. I don't
You'd
know
already
how
been
well I'm
playing
gonna
at
do.
that point?
Yeah, I've been
Okay.
playing since 2004.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try RuneScape. I don't, whatever. And honestly, the first day I did it, I was playing RuneScape 3. And
Oh.
it was just like amazing. I don't even know how to explain it. It was literally so fun. I had this group of people come in. You know how like the RuneScape community is? It's like sometimes they just look for new people and then like
Yeah.
a ton of them and their friends come in and it was like so wholesome and they were like
Aw.
buying me all of these like cute outfits. I remember they bought me this like weird banana outfit that they have on like RuneScape. And we were all following each other around and then they took me to this insane boss that I've never done before. And I just like loved it. It was so fun. And I was
That's
like, you know
so
what?
cute.
I'm gonna start doing this from now on. And I honestly fell in love. I mean, after that I just couldn't stop. But I moved over to old school RuneScape.
Yeah. Was there like do you still ever play RuneScape 3?
No, not at all. I haven't touched it since then.
What was the final straw for you? What made you switch?
I mean, like I said, I've been playing since 2004. I didn't even know old school RuneScape existed. I didn't know that they
Oh.
made. Yeah, like I had no idea that they made like a separate game. I thought it was
Yeah.
always just RuneScape 3 because like I've been playing for so long that it was like RuneScape and then it was like RuneScape 2 or something and then the EOS and then RuneScape 3. So I thought it was just like that
Yeah.
and that's it. So when someone was like, "Why are you playing this game? You should be playing old school RuneScape." No hate to RuneScape 3 anyway, but
You're like, what's that?
yeah, I was like, "What's old school RuneScape?" Like I thought they were like joking because I was like, "I wish,"
Aw, that's so funny.
And then I finally logged in and I was like, "Oh my god, this is literally amazing."
You're back home.
Yeah. I was back in my little computer room in
Cute.
2004 on my dial-up internet.
Stop, I love it. Do you plan to like stream more next year of RuneScape, or are you gonna still be taking a little bit more of a break from it?
Honestly, I love streaming. I don't know how to explain it. It's just like once it became a job for me, it became like so I felt so pressured. I don't know. It just became like
I
not
feel that
fun anymore.
sometimes too, yeah.
So now that I'm like doing other things like job wise, I think I can definitely get back into it and look at it more as like a fun hobby because
Yeah.
I play the game nonstop. That's like
You
my
do.
hobby. It's yeah, like I play the game nonstop. So I might as well like you know
Stream
play
it.
with my community and have fun and stream it again because
Yeah.
I miss when it was like just fun. It was so fun. I
It
miss it.
it does put pressure on it whenever you're trying to do it for a job, because I feel that sometimes too, where I'm like
Yeah.
a day where like if it was just a hobby, I'd be like, I don't feel like it, but you feel like you have to stream it now because like this is your
Yeah.
schedule. It makes it more intense for sure.
Yeah, I admire you so much. Like literally, I watch you
Aw.
every single night and I like love your hustle. I remember my
Oh, thank
roommate
you.
came in and they're like, "Is this girl live every day?" I'm like, "Yeah."
The only days I'm not live, Megan will go on my Discord and be like, "Is she not live tonight?" And I'm like, "Bro,
It's like Thursdays and Saturdays. I'm like, "I
Thursdays and
miss her."
Saturdays." Yeah, literally, you always show up on the Discord on Thursdays and Saturdays and be like, "I miss this. Where is she?"
I feel so lost. Like I watch you every night.
That's so funny. I know. I love that you show up because I feel like I'm the worst viewer. I will go in people's chats for like 5 minutes and talk, and then I'll lurk. And you're like so active in it, and you'll raid with me, and I'm like, wow, I need to be a viewer like her.
I think you're just like I said, you're like a hustler. You're so busy. And I think,
Yeah,
when you're not streaming, that's your like downtime to do your own things. And I
that's
think,
true.
it's way different because I'm not streaming or anything right now. So it's just like, I'm just hanging out with my friends.
Yeah, whenever I like see like anyone in the EJM, whenever you guys are live, I try to go by your streams. But after just a few minutes, I'm just like, okay, I need a break from RuneScape.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I think I would be the same if I was, streaming every day like you as well.
Yeah, whenever I got the stream report and it said I was live like 330 days or something, I'm like, maybe that's too much.
That's crazy.
I do it 5 days a week, and I was like,
I know.
Jesus. I guess some days it must have been more. Oh, you know why? Because I stream till after midnight, so I think it counts
Oh,
time
yeah,
weird.
that's true.
Okay, because I was like, that kind of doesn't make sense.
It definitely does.
But yeah, I hope that you go back to streaming though. Whenever I was watching you stream the other week, I thought it was so funny because like every time someone would say hi to her, she'd say, "Please do not perceive me," and I just thought that's the funniest thing.
My management yelled at me for that.
Why?
They were like, "Why are you doing that? Like, why are you pointing out that you're insecure?" I'm like, "Because I am." And they're like, "You need to stop." They're like, "You literally look fine. Like, why are you being that way?" And I'm like, "I
You,
can't help
I
it."
know you look good, but I think it is just the funniest thing to just say hi to someone who is chose to click live and they say, "Please do not perceive me."
Even my title was "Don't look at me" or
Wait, was it
something like
really?
that.
Oh no, I was like,
I was
"Don't
like,
click this stream."
yeah, I was like, "Don't come in here." Like, I literally well, the thing is I got, pressured into going live, like, I was not ready to go live again,
Oh yeah.
and someone in my community was like they were, like, tipsy, and they were like, "Go live, go live, go live right now. I'll drop you, like, 100 gifted if you go live right now," and it's like, how can I'm not
No,
gonna say no to that,
yeah,
that's
exactly.
crazy.
I would go
I'm
live
like,
too.
"Fine." And I was like I was in my pajamas, I didn't have a bra on, I didn't have pants on. I had no makeup on, my hair wasn't brushed, I just went live. I was like, "F it."
And it was a fun stream. I enjoyed watching it.
It was fun.
Yeah, and
It's
I
so weird though, I don't know why I always make, like, these weird, like, grandpa noises when I'm, like,
stop.
live.
Like
Like, I'll
why?
like, if I'm dying or something, I'll just be like, "Ugh," or something like that. It's so weird, I don't know why I do that.
I
But
love
every
it.
time I watch myself back, I'm like, "Ew, why did
Don't
I
think
do that?"
ew, just think, wow, I'm really funny.
Yeah, oh my god, I'm
Think like that.
hilarious.
That's me. I like what like I feel like whenever maybe you don't feel this way, but like streaming stuff, you get way more used to the weird stuff that you do, like the
Yeah.
weird noises you make. And now it's just like whenever I first started editing stuff, I was like, "Oh my god, listening to my voice is so weird." Like it's more nasally than I thought it would be. And now
That's how I feel.
I'm so used to it. I like it doesn't even phase me anymore.
Yeah, like when I play myself back, I'm like, "Do I really have a lisp?" I'm
I
like,
don't
"Yeah, I
think you
kinda
have I
do."
don't think you have a list. I haven't noticed. I just listen
Uh,
back and mostly I'm like, I don't even know what I'm saying. Like I'll have to cut stuff out of my shorts because I'm so mumbly. I can't
yeah.
I can't even put subtitles. I'm just like, I don't know what was said here. So I'm gonna cut this out.
That's so weird because I've never thought that about you, ever.
Really?
I feel like I've never been like, "What did she just say?" Like,
There's multiple clips where I am so mumbly. Looking back 5 minutes later, I did not know what I was saying. I just be like, gang, gang, and it's gang, gang, and I'm like, that's the only part I could translate.
that's crazy. I've never noticed that.
Yeah, I always say that I feel so bad for people who English isn't their first language because I feel like if someone I'm trying to learn Dutch, if someone Dutch spoke the way that I spoke, I would give up on learning the language. I'd be like, why don't you talk clearer? I hate
No
this.
way.
I don't think
Uh,
I could handle that.
I think we're just, like, our own biggest critics. Cause like, I swear to you, I've never thought like, "Wow, what the heck did she just say?"
And I feel like I've never heard you have a lisp. So
Huh.
true.
Well, there you go.
Speaking of speaking of streaming, I kind of thought I heard earlier in the background, correct me if I'm wrong, did I hear a little meow?
Yes, they're clawing at my door right now. I didn't let
Stop
them in,
it.
they're mad at me.
Will you tell us about your babies?
Yeah, so I have 4 cats right now, and then I have 2 outdoor cats. Um,
Your cat colony.
y yes, my little cat colony. So, in my neighborhood, like, there are stray cats in, like, every I don't know how to explain it, like, there are lots of, my neighborhood's huge, so there's
Yeah.
lots of, like, cul-de-sacs, and
Mhm.
every cul-de-sac has their own cat colony.
Stop.
And for some reason, well, it's not for some reason, I did it to myself, they all congregate around my house.
Oh my
Because I
god.
feed them, like, I can't not feed them, it's so
No,
sad.
yeah, it would make me sad to see them and be like, if you feed them, they'll come back. And I'm like, okay, well, at
Yeah.
least they'd feel safe with you.
Yeah, and it just makes me sad now because, like, they just don't leave, and my neighbors get mad, and it's just like, you can't be mad at them for they
Yeah.
didn't choose this life, like, they didn't choose to be homeless, like,
Yeah.
or feral or anything like that, so I try my best to feed them, well, I do feed them every day, it's not I try my best, but
Do you give them like
um,
cat food or regular food?
yeah, it just depends, like, I give them cat food every day, but if I have, like, leftover chicken or rice or
Aw,
something, I'll give them that,
so cute.
yeah, I try to just make their lives a little bit better, and on Thanksgiving, I opened my front door, and there were 2 little baby kittens sitting on my front porch. It's like I kind of, like, felt like one of the mothers that I feed just, like, left it for me and knew that I would, like, take it, and,
Yeah.
like, they were like, "Here, like, give my babies a good life," you
Oh my
know?
god. I didn't know that was on Thanksgiving too. It's like a little holiday
Yeah,
miracle.
and it was so crazy because I was literally telling someone an hour before, I said, "My Thanksgiving would be perfect if I went outside and there were kittens."
Okay.
And I know, insane, and I went outside and there were baby kittens, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh," like, I literally just said that I wanted kittens, and now I have them, like,
And now you have 2 babies or 2
now I
more
have 2.
babies.
Well, yeah, 2 more. Um, my current ones was kind of the same situation. My older
Mhm.
cats that I have, I found them as babies outside left alone. I brought them in and I wasn't able to get rid of them, but I
Oh.
do think that I'm gonna put these 2 up for adoption.
Yeah.
I do that sometimes where I will get cats and I'll bring them to America and find good homes for them.
Aw.
So I think I'm kinda gonna do the same for these 2 babies. They are absolutely, like, the most precious things in the world. The orange one, he's a boy, and he
Mhm.
is just the sweetest little thing, and I love him. And it's gonna be so hard saying goodbye to them.
At least you don't just give them to shelters, right? You find people to take
No,
them.
yeah, yeah, I would never give them to a shelter. They either
Yeah.
stay with me or I find them a safe, good home.
Yeah, so you'll know that they'll be happy, and if you talk to the
Yeah.
person, you could still get, like, little pictures of them and get updates.
Yes, this one girl she was in Florida, she took one of my kittens, and she still sends me pictures of her.
Oh,
She's so sweet. I
oh
love
my
seeing that. It's,
god.
like, so rewarding
I didn't know that you did
knowing
that. You're literally
Mhm.
a kitten foster mom and you find them
Yeah, I'm a
homes?
crazy cat lady. Yeah, like, literally my whole family just buys me cat stuff for, like, holidays and birthdays and stuff, like,
That's
crazy
so
cat lady.
cute. Oh my god, I love that. That's so cute.
Yeah.
What are your, 2 cats' names again? I always get confused because I know you changed them.
Yeah, so, the boy, the black one, his name is Roki, and then the girl is Pokey.
Okay, cool.
Um,
I know you'll
they
say,
are
like,
actually
R.
after yeah, they're named after a video game,
Oh.
from way back in the day. It was literally called Pokey and Roki.
Oh,
Um,
cute.
so yeah, they're named after that, but I just call them P and Ro.
Yeah, I've heard you say it just like that, and I'm just like, I don't
Yeah.
remember what that stands for. So I'll just go
Yeah,
along with it. Do you
they're little
have
kitties.
do you have a favorite cat?
Um, yeah, for sure. I think I definitely love P more. She's my girl.
Oh my
I've never had
gosh.
a girl cat before. I'm usually like a boy cat mom.
Mhm.
Um,
A boy
the
cat mom. That's so
Yeah,
cute.
it's so horrible, but the girl cats that I've adopted out, they've always been so, like, sassy and feisty and, like, just
Mhm.
I don't know how to explain it, like, boy cats are just so chill, but
I feel like the
P
the or the woman ones, that sounds weird. The female cats, they could be more, like, territorial, right?
Yeah, they're just, like, sassy, like,
Mhm.
they're you have to, like, respect them and their space, like, that's how they are, whereas boy cats, like, don't care, like, you could literally, like, flip them upside down and they're just gonna let you.
Okay, that's
Um
what I need then.
But it's, like, so rewarding when you have a female cat that trusts you like that because it's
Oh,
like that like, she is my cat, like, she would not let anybody else, like, how I don't
that's
know how to
so
explain it, like,
sweet.
she's my baby. Like, her and I are just, like, and my roommate, definitely Ro. Ro
Mhm.
is the baby.
That's good. You guys both have, they both have a favorite person to hang out with.
Yeah.
Good. There's no forgotten little baby.
No, I would never, never, never.
Whenever I grew up, we had, like, 2 Jack Russells, and one of them was cuter, but I felt bad that the other one wasn't as cute, so I'd purposely
Yeah.
hang out with the one that was less cute, which was, like, weird mind games I was playing with these dogs.
Uh
It reminds me of
No, I
that.
saw that. I There was, like, a famous TikTok, it was, like, this girl, and she was showing her golden retriever, and she's like, "My family's favorite baby, everybody loves her, blah, blah, blah," and then it, like, pans over to this, like, ugly, mangy, scrungly old Pomeranian, and they're like
Oh.
and this is the left forgotten child that nobody loves, and I literally commented on it, I was like, "You love that baby right now, you just ruined my day." I think
Yeah.
it got, like my comment got, like, 5,000 likes, everyone was like, "You take that back right now." It's like that, like, I just feel so bad for, like,
The little,
the
like,
less loved.
yeah, they're like the little leftover babies.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so
So
cute, though.
funny.
Yeah, I do like that you admit that you have a favorite, though. Some people would lie. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking about saying, like, "Oh, I love all my children the same," like, I definitely don't.
No,
That's a
even people
lie.
with actual kids, I'm pretty sure have favorites. No, maybe it
I know.
changes over time, but you gotta. You totally have to.
Yeah. Like, I have 2 brothers, and my middle brother is definitely, like, the golden child, and my mom's like,
Mhm.
"I just love you all differently." I'm like, "No, you love him the most, like, it's
Yeah.
fine."
That's how I was like my parents too. They'll just like be like, "Oh no, I don't have any favorites." And I'm like, "We all know you have a favorite.
Yeah.
It's
Like
obvious who it is all the time too." So
yeah,
it's
like,
just
they
like, why
don't make
lie?
it they don't hide it.
Exactly.
So funny.
Other than cats though, you don't have any other pets, do you?
So I did have, like, my family dog, like, when I lived in
Oh.
Michigan.
Mhm.
Um, so my dad and I decided to my best friend, she, breeds Australian Shepherds.
Oh.
It was just like a one-time thing. They wanted to have their Australian Shepherd have babies,
Mhm.
and so, Australian Shepherds are, like, my favorite dog in the whole world.
They're so cute.
I've always had Australian Shepherds growing up, and I was like, "Oh my god, like, this is perfect. I want one." And my dad was like, "You can have a dog, but it's mine. Like, if you leave, it's mine."
Oh.
And I'm like,
Oh.
"Okay, that's fair." Because, like, it's their house, like, everyone's getting attached to her.
I just feel like usually
Like, that's
parents say the opposite. They say it's your
right.
dog, you're taking care of it, and your dad's like,
Oh,
"It's
no.
my baby now."
No, no, no. My dad's a big Australian Shepherd guy, and
Aw.
he was like, "That's like, if you leave, that's my baby. She's staying here." And I'm like,
Aw.
"Okay, you know what? That's fair enough. I agree." So, we got
Cute.
her. I love her. She's, turning 10 this year.
Aw.
She's an old older girl, but she's also my baby.
It's so sweet.
Yeah.
Do you like
I'll
dogs or cats more? Sorry, I interrupted you.
No, you're totally fine. I was just gonna say I did have a pet hedgehog that passed away a couple years ago as well.
Wait, you had a
Um,
hedgehog?
yeah, his
W-
name was Ollie. I loved him so much.
Was he like hard to take care? They just seem like I don't even
No,
know what I would do with them, but
they're
they're
actually
so
very
cute.
sweet. I don't know how to explain it.
Hmm.
Like they keep you up all night. Like you definitely don't want their like enclosure to be in your room because they're nocturnal. And
Oh,
I think it said that they run 10 miles a night. Like
stop
he
on
would
their little legs.
he was in my room and he would keep me up all night because he would just
Oh,
run on his wheel. It was so crazy.
that's so funny. It sounds like a
Yeah,
good gamer pet though, if you're up all night.
no, honestly, yeah, and they're really cool. You know, they only bite you if you have like food on your hands, obviously, like if you're
Yeah.
holding them. And I remember I had like popcorn and he bit me and I literally cried. I was like, I can't believe my baby bit me. Um,
Oh, that is
yeah,
so sweet.
they're so sweet. They're really good animals, I think. I mean, you got to watch out for the spikes, but they don't hurt that bad.
Does it hurt when they bite you?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
They
really?
have like oh yeah, they have like big front chompers.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, we can't
Yeah.
have hedgehogs in California because they're like an invasive species or something.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that
Yeah.
they were like illegal to own in some
Yeah.
states.
That and like ferrets too. So you and Nella, I'm just like, tell me all about these pets. Like, I know nothing
That's
about
so
them.
crazy. So is it illegal because like people were letting them go?
Yeah, and they would just ruin our ecosystem.
Oh my god, that's horrible.
I just don't understand. I mean, you obviously have all these cats around you. I don't understand how you could have a pet and just put it outside and you're like, good luck. I'm
Yeah, I
like,
know. I just
what?
so horrible. Like I
Just
think I
rehome
told you
it.
I literally have a feral purebred rag doll that I feed every day. Like it's
Oh, you
literally a
sent
purebred cat
me.
that
Oh,
someone dumped. It's just crazy to me.
I
I tried to
get
trap him
it.
a couple times, but
Mhm.
I can't get him.
Do you try to do like the trapping to neuter them?
Yeah, it's just so hard because my vet is only open like a specific amount of time and they only
Uh,
do surgeries like 2 days out of the week, and I don't wanna trap them because I can't keep them in my house for that like
yeah.
it's so hard, it's complicated, but I try my best.
I've like wanted to do that in the past, but as soon as I found out you have to trap them on your own, I was like, I'm kind
Yeah,
of scared to do that.
they have like, they have traps where you can just put food in and they'll crawl in and it'll close the door on them,
Yeah.
but, I've definitely done the hand method and it has never ended well, so definitely don't do that.
Just getting mauled.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, if I had a bunch of cats outside too, I wouldn't mind getting mauled. That's the way if I die by cat, like that's how I
Yeah,
was meant to die.
honestly.
Yeah. Anyone who doesn't know too, it's like a thing where you can there's programs in like some cities and stuff where you could catch feral cats and take them to a vet so they'll neuter them. So then, less cats just on the streets. It's
Yeah.
very humane. It sounds like kind of gnarly to be like you trap them for surgery, but it's basically so they don't have babies that are going to be starving and die.
Yeah, and it just, like, stops the cycle of constantly having, like, new
Hmm.
sick cats everywhere.
That's like how you were saying your neighbors get mad at how there's like so many cats. And I'm like, don't get mad at the cats, get mad at the people who didn't neuter their cats and just like
Exactly.
let them go run wild and have a billion kittens.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Be responsible.
Be responsible pet owners, please. And also, yeah, just don't release your cat or any animal into the wilderness. Just,
Literally.
I mean, if you have to take it to a shelter, at least that's a better chance.
Yeah.
But
Ugh.
anyway, yeah, I just got really into animal stuff there. Very
Yeah, we
passionate.
did.
I don't mind it though. Now that I know that
No.
you're like gonna rehome those kittens, I'm like, oh, that's so tempting. But also, I doubt you're gonna be coming to California, and I
No,
probably
like,
shouldn't.
so, honestly, I'm not kidding if you or, I know your viewer Ninja's, like, super obsessed with cats too, like,
Ah,
we have people that I'm, like, connected with that if you ask them, like, "Oh, like, is anybody flying to this state? I have kittens
oh
that
my
need to go on this
gosh,
flight." They will take the cat with them and bring them to you, and you can pick it up at the airport.
that's so cool.
Yeah. So if you want my little orange guy,
Oh my god,
just
don't tempt
saying.
me. I don't think I should, but holy moly, that is
Oh,
tempting. I love orange
yeah.
cats. And you have the
He's
orange
an
and a black.
angel. Yeah. I have a orange one and a calico, the 2 babies right
Oh, the
now.
babies, yeah. And then
Yeah.
the older ones are orange and black. The Halloween
Yeah.
cats. Oh my god. These are just like all the best cat colors
I
you
know.
have, and I'm so jealous. I'm like gonna have
Hey,
to talk to Robert.
I got the little orange baby.
Stop it. I'm literally gonna be like, hey Robert, wouldn't that be crazy if we got a kitten?
Wouldn't it be so
Wouldn't it be
crazy?
so crazy? Anyway, it's flights tomorrow. It's gonna be here
Yeah.
soon.
See, it's better to ask for forgiveness than to ask for permission.
Exactly. I love saying that. I'd be like, it's your Christmas present. He'd probably
Yeah,
not be. Your
exactly.
Christmas present is responsibility and vet bills.
Well, to be fair, I honestly, I think I like make it easier for people because I will pay for like all of their vet bills and get them fixed
Oh,
before I give them away.
yeah,
That
that's
sounds
good.
horrible, give them away. I don't like that word.
No, you sound like literally the most responsible person in the world. That doesn't sound bad at all. You rehome them though, I guess.
Yeah, I get them all their shots. I get them their rabies shots. I get them fixed. Um,
Oh,
we do all that good stuff before we send them off to their forever homes.
you're literally like I didn't know that you did like all this. This is like so
Mhm.
cool to me. I feel like you're a little like animal activist or something, and I love this. This is so
It's
cool.
so crazy because I never thought that I would be doing stuff like this, but I love it. I love it so much.
It seems really rewarding. You're just like making
Yeah.
these little cats' lives better.
It's really sad, but it's also like so rewarding. I never thought that I would be able to like be that type of person that like adopts out cats. Like
Hmm.
I'm usually such a lover. Like I want to keep them forever, and I do want to keep them forever.
Yeah.
Um, and it's like sad at first, but then you're giving them the best life that you could give them, so it
Yeah.
is rewarding.
I was gonna say, is it like really hard getting attached and then having to say bye?
Yes, I know I'm gonna ugly sob when I have to
Oh.
say goodbye to these babies.
Yeah. I've always thought that with like fostering kittens and stuff. I'm like, that's something that seems like it'd be so nice and rewarding, but so devastating when you have to like
It
get rid
is.
of it. Oh, that's
And
so
it's especially
cool.
hard because like I'm bottle feeding them. I'm like their mother,
They're
like
like
I
they're
think it's
baby babies, by the way.
yeah. Like I bottle feed them every 4 hours.
Oh.
And it's just like, oh God, I'm getting emotional thinking about having to get rid of them.
Oh, we still have
Ugh,
them for a little bit longer.
yeah.
And they're gonna have a really happy life. They already have a really happy life with you.
True.
Yeah,
True, true.
you're so dedicated. Literally, we'll be like mid-tob, and she'll be like, "All right, this is my last raid. I have to go feed my babies."
My timer's up.
Do you have a
Mm,
timer for them?
kinda. I mean, I just know now, like
Oh,
when
you
I
have
need to
the
feed
mother's
them.
instinct.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is so cute. Back to RuneScape though. We like.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I want you to know I'm 50 range now.
What were you at the beginning?
20.
This is leagues, by the way. It's boosted
Yeah,
XP,
leagues.
dude. Okay, I want to talk about your first leagues account before we talk about this. I promised her I was gonna publicly shame her because
Yeah, it's deserved.
she did leagues the hard way for no reason. And chose like the
Mm.
weirdest combination things, but it was actually so much fun because like she would come on my stream and talk about it, and everyone would be trying to like theory craft for her. So tell us what your first build was. We could talk about why we chose
Yeah.
that.
So, oh God, it's just so embarrassing. It's like giving me trauma even thinking
No.
about it.
Okay, I think
Um,
as well, okay, aside from it being like weird decisions, the fact that you stuck with that build for weeks
yeah,
is admirable.
I
Like
tried my best. I
you
really tried to
were,
stick through
yeah,
it.
you were so committed to it, and everyone was like, "Just restart," and you're like, "No," and I was
I
like,
know.
I admired that. You were trying
I
really hard.
don't Yeah, I'm like trying to think of what my thought process was behind it. So I did the melee build
Yep.
and I unlocked the desert first, which was fine.
Yeah, that's a normal one.
Everything was like, fine. Everything was great. We were getting our levels, we were getting our tiers, we were gaming. And then for some reason, I thought it would be a good idea to unlock I don't know the actual name for it, Priff. It's
Tier
to
and win or something.
Yeah, I never know how to say that, but I unlocked the elf area No idea why. I
Notoriously great for range builds.
range, yep. My thought process behind it was like, oh, I can get the blade, that's
Yeah.
fine. I can get the, you know,
Yeah, the blades
that's at
would have been
least
nice.
something. But I just don't know what happened between like the whole week of me being in that area. Um, it was just not working out for me. It was just like struggle after struggle. I could not get a tier to save my life that build. I had the account for like 2 weeks. I'm still tier 5.
Yeah. And you're already
Um,
like tier 5 on your new one, right?
yeah, I'm tier 5 on my new one.
So
I've only
funny.
had it for like 6 or 7 days. Um, I would come into your stream every day like crying because I
That's
wanted to do things so bad and I couldn't do anything because I didn't have gear.
that's what made it more
Um,
fun though. Like she'd come in because like your regions, you had no options for melee gear. Like that I could still
no.
think of. You could have gone obsidian, but you needed a fire cape and you didn't have any gear to get a fire cape.
And I didn't have an herb patch until the last day when I
Oh
finally
yeah.
decided to quit. The last day I finally decided to quit, you guys showed me that there was an herb patch in
Hmm.
Priv,
She
but I
didn't
had no
know. She
idea.
couldn't make any prayer pots. Holy, I forgot about that. That was the funniest.
Yeah, but I already at that point decided that I was done with it,
Yeah.
and it was just like too far in where I was just like, I'm over this. Like I should have gotten my fire cape like a week and a half ago.
Yeah. It
And
was
like, what's the point in even having like obsidian and all of that when I can't even have like anything else? Like, there's no upgrades at
yeah.
all.
She was going to unlock Mauritania next. So no bandos, no Torva, none of that. It would just have been
Mhm.
obsidian forever, I guess.
Yeah, but now that I'm thinking about it, it's actually so funny. Well, I could do nightmare and get the
Inquisitors or whatever it's called.
yeah,
True,
um
but who would want to do that?
literally, and it's just so funny because now that I'm thinking about it, like I'm literally tobbing in rune right now.
Yeah,
So I could be
she's
doing that
topping
on
now.
my main. But it's like I want to unlock a different I don't know, that unlock areas was just like so bad. I was like,
Yeah.
nope, starting fresh. This was a horrible decision.
Okay, so tell everyone where you're at on the new account, your regions and stuff.
Yeah, so my new one I'm gonna do Desert Mauritania and then um is it Asgarnia? I never know how to
Asgarnia.
yeah. So I'm gonna do those 3. I already unlocked my first 2 areas, Desert and Mauritania. And you and I have been
Woo.
doing Sob together and everything.
It's been really fun.
And then hopefully I can at least get tier 6 and unlock a new area soon.
Yeah, and then bandos, like it's gonna be so
Yeah.
quick whenever you unlock it.
I'm scared to do Bandos alone because you know me, like I don't do that kind of content.
Oh,
So
I
like
don't
solo
either.
Bandos scares me.
No, but it's nice because I don't know if you knew this, but at God War Dungeon and Leagues, you don't have to get the KC multiple times. You just have to do it once. And then you could just run in whenever you want.
Oh, are you for real?
Yeah, so it's like if you die, it's whatever. Just go back. You don't even have to kill them again.
That's actually really nice. So
Yeah.
you do the 50 and then you're done forever?
Yeah, well 40. It's 40 KC
Oh,
and then you're
40.
done. Yeah, and you never
That's
have to do
actually
it
really
again. I
nice.
thought you were going to do it every time, so I was like, "Oh my god, I don't even want to leave."
Yeah, that sounds really bad.
Do you have bank
But
cards
can't
still?
you do
Sorry.
No, I did
Oh,
fire
fire sale.
sale.
Okay. But you could use your memory orb thing to like you could leave with
That's what I was just
your
gonna ask.
yeah, people do that and it'll just tell you right outside the room.
Oh, it won't put you in the room?
No. It puts you right outside so then you're not like just automatically attacked whenever you tele back.
Okay. That makes more sense. I guess I wouldn't wanna be tellied into the boss room.
I thought it was going to do that at first. So I was like enabling all my prayers before clicking it just in case.
Yeah. That's funny.
But yeah, you've like made crazy progress because you've had this one half as long and you're already caught up with your other account.
Completely caught up.
It's
Like, it's
so
actually
weird.
crazy.
It's funny. It's like great to see how much more motivated you are for it too. And you don't have to like ask everyone trying to like do this weird theory crafting because it's just like normal.
Yeah, it was
Just
also
a
like
normal
I just
account.
felt embarrassed. I was like, I sound like the biggest noob right now. Like I didn't even know
Oh,
that there was a garden in
yeah.
Priff. Like
But
I had
no
no idea.
one. It's an herb patch, right?
I
No.
think it's
Or
a
was it
whole
Snape
plot.
grass? It was allotments or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. Yeah, I think it's
I
snake grass.
I never use that plot. So like no one goes to Priff for farming. Who would even remember
Hear the
that?
comments being like, "Actually, I use it
Actually,
every day."
I only use Prif.
Yeah.
I never go to Prif. I go there and I'm like, wow, it's really pretty here. And then I leave because
Yeah,
I just like to bank stand.
that's so funny.
But yeah, so have you already gotten 99s you got 99s for a few melee ones, right? On this one?
Not I okay, so I have 99 strength,
Okay.
and then hopefully by the end of the night, I can have my 99 attack. I just don't
Oh,
know if I should go to pest control or not.
pest control's really good. Honestly, I would go because you're getting stuff while you play anyway, unless you want to AFK, and then just set up somewhere random.
Right. Are you how long did it take you to like get max doing pest control?
I think I got 4 99s and the lowest was at like 90 before. It took me a little less than 2 hours.
Okay, that's not bad at all.
Yeah, it's really not bad. I don't know what XP boost I was at, but it's nice. But it's cool because like we've been topping the past few days, and you could just see her constantly leveling up while we're topping.
Literally, when dating, is it dating or dating? I
It's
don't
supposed to
know.
be dating, I think, but I say dating, and I'm committed to it.
Yeah. Um, he was like, "You can keep the staff," and I'm like, "Oh my god, I'm getting so many levels right now."
Yeah, the
Like,
little
what the heck?
Dawnbringer. Like every time you do the special, you just see the little level up fireworks.
So funny.
Yeah, she's literally doing top in not even full rune. Your helm is like what?
Iron.
Yeah. Why don't you at least get like a black helm or something?
Honestly, I could. I'm just like
Do it for the
lazy. I don't know.
memes.
Honestly, yeah, I gotta commit to the meme now.
I want her so badly to get a scythe. Like, more than I want a scythe, I want to see her with a scythe because specifically she is wearing full rune, and that would just be the
It'd be
funniest
so
thing.
funny.
I would love it if you have to go grind for Bando's gear with a scythe and your full rune. Almost full rune, not even full rune.
Now I kind of like want to commit to that. Like I don't want to get Ascarnia until I get the scythe.
Dude, that would actually be really funny. I was like talking to Robert about because so dating has executioner's axe, which means getting the most points, sniping all the purples from us,
Yeah.
obviously. And it was funny because last night he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna try and leech so you guys get the purple." But like, you're wearing rune gear, you can't
Yeah.
survive for too long.
You weren't in the room
bosses.
yet. You weren't in the room yet. I think you were talking to chat, but I was talking to him. I was like, please don't do that ever again. I was like, please always use the axe. I was like, you can't leech when I'm the leech. I'm literally
Yeah.
in an iron helm.
Yeah, no, we were like doing them like really fast and stuff, but I think that's how like you were surviving is because it was so quick.
Yeah.
It didn't matter that your gear was trash because
Yeah.
we were just finishing it. So I was
It was
thinking,
definitely hard carrying.
yeah, I was like, I feel like the way you're gonna get it, it's just gonna have to be luck, and you're just gonna have to snipe a purple.
Yeah, at least
think.
until I'm like a higher. Well, the axe is definitely what's doing it.
Oh
Do you
yeah,
have that tier yet?
I have that tier, but I have the Undying Retribution, so that's why whenever I die, sometimes I burst into
Oh.
flames.
Okay.
Yeah, and that one, like, I could do damage, but I'm not the best at Tob, so I don't die on purpose at most of the bosses. Because, like, I mean, you saw last night, I died on accident at Zarpus, and then at Versic, she also killed me, and I died for real. It has a 3 minute cooldown, and I did not survive that 3 minutes.
Oh yeah, okay, I remember now. Yeah, because I was like, how did she die? There's no way.
Do you know which one you're gonna choose for tier 8? Or the little
I kind
guardian?
of like the axe. I think that's pretty sick.
The axe is like really nice. The weird thing with the
Yeah.
axes though is that only one person could use it per group. So, but you guys will be like racing to see who will get the most points.
He also is probably gonna have all of the items already by the time I get that. So I feel like he'll be like, "Oh, you can have it." It's fine.
Once you have an axe, we're just gonna stop rating with dating because he literally got 3 purples last night. The only
Yeah, that
purples
was
we saw
crazy.
were all in his name.
Lucky.
Lucky.
At least he got the legs.
Yeah,
which
the
he didn't
Jesty
have
legs.
before.
Yeah, he also
So
got
that's
2 dupe of
exciting.
Vernix.
That kind of sucks. I feel like my first purple is gonna be a Sang staff, and it's like, what am I gonna do with this?
You could use that at TOA though, because having to use like ancient spellbook or regular spellbook at TOA sucks.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, especially
Like I'm ever going back to that.
I mean, if you need a scythe, why would you even need a fang? Honestly,
It's still nice for like points,
Mhm.
but I
But
honestly hate Toa.
I've been like really over TOA as well. Wait, what are like your favorite raids? Like rank them.
Definitely top Cox and then Toa.
Yeah.
I hate Toa.
It could be like, I think that whenever I do like it, it's because I like that we're getting a bunch of purples. And then if we stop getting purples, I'm just like, ugh. Like, not a fan anymore.
Yeah, I think, like I've told you so many times, I just complain about it so much. Like, I'm so far behind. Like, I never did Toa when it first came out. So
Mhm.
every time I want to go with somebody, they're like, "Oh, we're doing a 500," and I'm
I'm
like,
sorry, that's me.
"Oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna get some dung." And I
Fine, I'll
think it would be,
die.
yeah, I think it'd be better if I was in voice call with people, but I
Mhm.
hate voice calling. So
Me
it's like,
too.
yeah.
Everyone's like, oh, if you just like VC and top, I could teach you. And I'm like, can you just type it and I'll just
I
learn over
know.
time? Like, I can't be bothered. I can't focus on the game when I'm listening.
Yeah, dating's always like, "Oh, you wanna hop in VC? I'll teach you." I'm like, "I literally will self-combust."
Like, I'd rather die in real life. Whoops.
Literally.
But
Oop.
I think it's funny though, because you could like do Tob. You do Nightmare and stuff? You do, right?
Yeah. I've never soloed Fasani, but I've soloed regular Nightmare.
Yeah, she does all this hardcore gamer stuff, but then we go to TOA and it's like a 300, and she just spends the entire time being like, "You guys."
I'm like, "Please, I don't wanna dunk."
I think it's so funny though, because you're always like, "I'm not a gamer," and I'm like, "You're clearly a gamer. If we look at your other
Well
KCs, it's just TOA's the bane of your existence for some reason."
well, I remember when we were in our first bingo together,
Mhm.
we were on a team and we were like, "Okay, let's do Bandos," and I'm like, "Girl, I've never done Bandos
I
before,"
know
and you're
it.
like, "Uh-huh."
I was looking at your KC and I was like, "How do you have like hundreds of KC at top, but you've never been to Bando?"
It's crazy. So when I first started streaming, I did my fire cape, and after my fire cape, I was like, I don't know how to explain it. During the time when I was streaming my fire cape, I was like milking. Like every title was like, if I get the fire cape today, I'm doing a 60 mil drop party. And then every day
Stop.
I would literally double it. So I was getting like all of these viewers and like building a community off like the fire cape and the giveaways and all of
That's
that.
so funny.
And I met this group of people and they were like, "Hey, after you get your fire cape, you want to learn chambers?" And I was like,
Oh.
hell yeah." Well, first I was like, "What's chambers?" And then I was like, "Okay, hell yeah." And
What a
then
new question. What's chambers? Actually,
yeah,
me though, when I was getting my fire cape.
and I literally had like the worst stats. I just got 75 range for my fire cape,
What?
and I was rating in worse than obsidian. I don't even know what I was rating in.
Granite or something? I think granite's actually
But
better.
I started raiding with them every day. I became super addicted. I didn't want to do
Ah,
anything else. We would do like 12 cocks a day or more. Like we would
dude,
just sit in voice call all day. I never even
chambers are
went to
so
dinner.
fun.
They are really fun, especially if you have like a group of friends that just go like nonstop.
Yes, exactly.
And that's what we did. Like I would wake up, I would get on my PC, we would do chambers
Oh
all
my
day.
god.
And like I literally was so addicted to voice calls. This is also another reason why I don't do them anymore.
It's
I
funny
was
that
so
you're saying
addicted.
this and you don't like it now.
Yeah. I would sleep in voice call. I would
Oh
go
my
pick
god.
up food in voice call. I would take baths and showers in voice call. I was addicted to just hanging out with my RuneScape friends. And it also was a big reason why I stopped streaming because I would get FOMO
Yeah.
of like, what are my friends saying in voice call right now? I could be in voice
Oh,
call with my friends. So I completely just like stopped doing anything productive and I was just addicted
yeah.
to VC. So I was like, you know what? I need to stop doing this.
Yeah, you took it a little too far.
I definitely a little too far. I don't know if you can hear my cat screaming right now. I'm
I heard
sorry.
it and my heart swelled.
um but yeah, I mean, it went right from Fire Cape to Chambers, from Chambers to Tob. I never did anything in between. I never did a Barrows. I never did like a God Wars dungeon. I never did any
You're
of
like, I
that. It
don't
was
even
just
know what that
raids.
area is called.
Yeah, it was just always raids.
That's so funny. I feel like, I mean, raids are like the most fun. I think that God War Dungeon's fun when you go with other people, but solo, it's like really boring.
Yeah. Like when I went with you, I had a lot of fun. You and
Yeah.
Obsidian.
Yeah, because we're
Or
just
no,
Oblivion.
Oblivion, yeah.
Yeah, because we're just like typing the entire time and being like goofy goobers. But
Yeah.
then when you go alone, it's just like the 1 minute in between two, and you're like, I'm dead. I hate this.
You're like looking at your phone, just waiting.
Yeah, literally. I think group content is like the best part of RuneScape.
I agree 100%.
Yeah.
I think I would not play this game if I didn't have like raids or anything to do with people.
Yeah, if you asked me a few years ago, I think I would have been like, no, I don't care. But now, like, I'm so used to raid stuff, and I hate soloing
Yeah.
raids. I don't know. Do you ever solo raids? Well, chambers,
I tried
I
to
guess.
learn. Yeah, I tried to learn solo chambers. I just don't know how to melee skip. I don't know how I have 600 KC and don't know how to melee skip.
I can kind of mage skip, but I'm not great at melee skipping either.
Yeah.
I understand the gist, but I can't do it.
I can mage skip and all of that, but melee skipping I just like literally cannot do for the life
I feel
of me.
that.
So I would do these raids and I would get all the way to Ulm and then I would just lose all my points dying all the time where I was like, I'm not doing this anymore.
Yeah, you're like, what's the point of this?
Yeah. It's like I'm not doing this.
I feel that. I think I've only gone 2 Ulm solo KCs or chamber solo KCs, and both of them like were barely any points, and I died like
Yeah.
3 times, and I was not having fun by the end of it.
Yeah, it's not fun at the end.
Yeah, the group one's just so fun, especially when everyone knows what they're doing. It's just
Yeah.
like you don't even have to discuss it. You're just like zoom, zoom, zoom.
I used to be that like elitist that would be like, oh, you're not doing it this way. I don't want to raid with you.
Stop
then.
it,
But
Megan.
now-
No, you weren't.
Yeah, I was. I was
You're
a big elitist.
toxic.
It was really bad.
Oh my god.
I'm definitely not like that anymore. I think it was more so because of me. Like when people are doing something different, then it just completely throws me off and I die.
Yeah.
So I wanted to like save myself that embarrassment of dying. So I was just like, oh, if you're not gonna do it that way, then I'm not doing it.
You lashed out because you were embarrassed.
Yeah, but I'm definitely not like that anymore, thank God.
Yeah. I get like annoyed sometimes when people do things differently, but then I try to not, because also like I think from their point of view, they're probably get annoyed. They're like, why is she doing this way? And I'm like,
Yeah.
I can be kind of stubborn with stuff, and people try to get me to change what I'm doing, and I'm like, I don't want to. Like, I'm too lazy. You don't understand.
My worst thing that I can't get rid of is people making my pots for me. I get so mad when people make my overload. I'm like side eye, like I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to hoard all these points so you can get the purple. But
Wait,
it's like,
are you
who cares? 'Cause
serious?
we're all Oh yeah, but we're like all splitting anyway, so who cares? But it's like I'm always like, I'm making my own pots. You're not touching my overload. Like it's so
Oh
stupid.
my god. I feel like
Yeah.
the opposite. I hate whenever this is like, oh my god, I'm so sorry if you've raided me and you've done this, because I don't like it, is whenever we don't discuss it and everyone only preps for themselves. And I'm sitting there prepping.
Oh.
I'm sitting there prepping for everyone, and then everyone's like, oh, we're all ready. And I'm like, I've been making all of you guys pots. Why would you not tell me you are ready?
I've been working hard to support everybody.
I know, I'm there supporting our little raid family, and everyone's just like, oh, Boone's taking forever. And I'm like, I'm here for you. Like, what do you mean? And everyone's like, oh, I thought we were all just gonna self-prep. And I'm like, no one said that. No one, this
That's
was never
hilarious.
established. And you're literally the exact opposite.
Yeah, I usually always try to say like I'm making my own overloads. Like I don't
Is
care
it
about like
overload
any
specifically?
it's specifically overloads for me. I don't know why I have that in my head, but it's like in my head that I have to make my own overload.
I hate making overloads. I always forget how to make them.
What?
I can never remember. Like, I'll have to like, I just get like one of everything and just combine and hope that's right. And then I'm like, put an oxyper at the bottom. That's all I remember.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, I mean, it's just too many steps, and Herbler's an annoying skill.
It really is.
Don't love it. What's your favorite? What's your favorite and least favorite room at Chambers?
My least favorite room at Chambers would definitely have to be like Vasa or Vanguards. I hate Vanguards with a passion because
Really?
I never can tell which one is which, and people just run in and start going ham on everything, and I'm like, I have no idea what's going on here.
So it's the plugin. There's a Chambers plugin that tags them as different colors.
Oh. See, I'm so behind with the plugins. I'm like a boomer.
No, it's you do be asking stuff when I'm like live. You're like, what's that one?
I know. I honestly might as well be playing vanilla at this point because I don't have any of these plugins.
It's okay.
I'm gonna
You're
have to
just
get
slowly
that.
adding them. I'll tell you.
For
I'll
real.
remind you of that one, because that one I also don't understand how to tell the difference without the plugin. I'm useless without my plugins. It's like what's it called? I'm just like enabling myself, I guess, to be a worse player because I only use plugins.
Uh, it's like people that like use like what are they called? Like the tags for like your inventory.
Me! That I do
Yeah, and
that.
I used to do that for so long, and then people literally bullied me in my chat to get rid of them.
People bully
And I
me
never
for it,
understood
and I'm like,
that.
I don't
It's like,
care.
no, like let people play the game how they want to play.
That's yeah, I literally like made a show of it once. I'm like, people are just like, why are you doing that? You're making easy escape. And I'm like, I don't care. That's what
Literally.
I like to see green and click green. I don't want to think about what I'm doing.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, I kind of like that like I don't have that anymore and that they kind of bullied
Mhm.
me out of it, but also like if people want to like let people play the game how they want to play the game. I hate
Yeah.
when like I go into someone's chat or I'm watching a stream and they're like getting flamed for how they're doing things and it's just like
Yeah.
leave them alone. Cuz it's honestly when people do that to me it makes me not want to play. It's
Have
like
you
why are you
ha-
doing that?
have you ever had to like tell someone to leave your chat because they were like that? Or like ban them or
Um
anything?
yeah, for sure. A couple of times I think just like with Inferno and
Inferno, I'm sure
um
it's annoying.
there was a lot of times when I was first getting my fire cape and people would tell me to do random stuff to think and they like thought it was funny that I was like dying, you know?
Oh, that's so
Like they would
rude.
purposely tell me to do things to like kill me when I was like literally like wave whatever at the end.
I hate that. That's so annoying.
Mhm.
Because that's such a time
And
sink too.
yeah. What was that? There was like this one thing that somebody used to flame me for and I literally had to ban them from my chat because I couldn't take it anymore.
It's too
It was
much.
something so silly, and I was just like, "Leave me alone. I just wanna play the game."
I think that some people think that they're doing banter with the streamer, and it's like, I don't know you like that. You're just being rude.
Exactly, like, I think that's my biggest, one of my biggest downfalls too, like, with the RuneScape community, because
Hmm.
there's been, like, periods of my life where I have been so jaded against the community and, like, all the streamers and everything, and I've
Yeah.
always swore to myself, like, "I'm never touching RuneScape ever again, like, everyone's so mean." And it's just like, I'm way too sensitive, and, like, people will think that they're joking with me, but, like, I don't know them like that, so then I'll,
Yeah.
like, be defensive back, and they're
Yeah.
like, "Oh, no, why are you doing that? We're friends." And I'm like, "We're friends?"
You're
I'm
like,
like, "Do you
I don't
even"
even know you.
I was like, "I don't even know your first name." What they're like, "What do you mean we're friends?" And so I think and then it just kinda, like, snowballed into, like, I don't know.
Just
There was a th
everything.
yeah, there was, like, a really weird phase in my, like, RuneScape journey where
You
I would
hated
just have
everything.
beef with I was so jaded.
I'm glad that you're not like that anymore. Now it seems
Yeah.
like you're like friends with everyone and you're pretty active in like communities in your own community.
Yeah. I definitely try to be. I don't know, I made a big post a while ago, you know, like,
Hmm.
I was diagnosed with BPD and depression and all of that, and then I got put on, like, antidepressants, and I was learning about, like, how to, because like, you know, BPD, there's no medication for it, you kinda just have to learn about it
Oh,
and
I
try
didn't know
and
that there was no
yeah,
medication.
they'll give you depression medication, which helps a little
Hmm.
bit, but there's no medication for BPD specifically.
Yeah.
Um, all you can do is really try to notice your triggers and try and, you know, fix yourself and when I got diagnosed
Hmm.
and I got put on my medication, I think I really reflected on how I was and how I treated people and how jaded I really was with the community and I really wanted to like turn that around and just be a
Yeah.
better person and
I didn't know you before any of all that, but I know that you've like
yeah,
apologized to people for stuff before, and I'm like, I don't even know what
yeah.
happened.
Yeah. And, you know, not everyone has forgiven me, which is totally fine, you know, like,
Hmm.
I don't expect people to accept my apology just because I'm giving it, but
Yeah.
I hope that people can see that I'm, like, growing as a person and just trying to be better after, like, being diagnosed with what I was diagnosed with, you know?
Yeah. I feel like that's also like you have to give you like a little bit of credit for the fact that you weren't diagnosed before. You didn't know. So that like
Yeah.
makes everything harder and now you could be more like thoughtful, I guess, with it.
Yeah, because there's a lot of times where I'm like, "Is this valid or is this just my BPD,
Yeah.
which sounds kind of gaslighty in myself, but
No.
you have to ask yourself those questions a lot of the
Yeah.
time.
I feel like that'd be exhausting too, so kudos to you.
Yeah.
Any mental health stuff, like if anyone's gone to therapy or anything, after you're all done, it's so tiring. I
It
just
really
like
is.
I'm like, I need a nap now. I've thought too much.
Exactly. It's like sometimes your brain just spirals. Like, yeah, there's like a lot of times where I'm just like, I need to take a nap.
Yeah. Yeah. Whenever, for some reason, my thing, whenever I feel like overwhelmed or depressed, what I always think of is I want to go on the couch and curl up into a ball and go to sleep. That's always
Mhm.
my specific thing that I think of.
That's me too.
Yeah.
I'm the same.
I like how we went into a little bit of mental health there for a second.
Yeah.
Why not? I also have mental health stuff, so that's cool too.
Yeah.
But so chambers we talked about. Taub,
Mhm.
what's your favorite and least favorite at Taub?
Room?
Yeah, rooms or bosses.
Oh gosh. I mean, I love Verzik. I think that's the funnest room for sure,
Really?
especially like learning. Oh yeah, like learning P2 was so fun for me. I loved it so much. Like I honestly love everything about Top. It is my favorite raid. I think it's just like chef's kiss. Like I could not
Really? Oh my god.
I could not say anything bad about Top. That is like my all-time favorite. Like I would do that. If they like
Forever.
said, "Oh, you have to pick one raid for the rest of your life," it would be that raid. Like I would never get sick of it.
Oh my god. I feel like I'd choose chambers. I like everyone says that about Taub, how it's like the best raid and stuff. I think it's just because I'm
Mhm.
still learning, but to me it's just like still kind of frustrating. And I don't like that if you die, you can't come back into the room like chambers.
Yeah.
But it's funny because you specifically said part two. Part two is like pain to me. I'm just constantly getting bumped back over and over, and I try to line up again and get bumped again, and I'm like, I hate it
Oh,
here.
yeah. I mean, it was definitely like that for me. I think
Hmm.
it took me over 50 KC for it to finally click in my head.
Yeah.
But once it clicked, it was just done. Like
Hmm.
riding a bike, like it just clicks and then you never forget.
I don't know if this would be
I
helpful for
mean,
you, but that's kind of how it is with some of the TOA rooms, like the
yeah, I
live
mean,
puzzle
I
and stuff.
figured like I know that I would learn how to do TOA. It's just like but it's so hard when everyone wants to do like 500s that I'm just
I
like,
know.
no.
Yeah. Sorry, because I'm totally that person.
No, I mean, but it's like, but it's also not fair for me to ask everybody else to lower the raid for me. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, I get both sides like 100%.
Hmm. Yeah.
Because like you guys are going to make money and I'm going to learn. So it's like I'm going with a group that already knows, so I should be the one compromising and getting the dung, and
I
then
guess
finally just getting it.
the way that I always thought of it, because like this, whenever I learned, I was learning in like experts too a lot, is that
Mhm.
I didn't mind dying a lot because I was getting splits. I was thinking of it from a pure greed point of view. But like in leagues, for example, like you had no chance of getting a purple, and then you
Yeah.
also don't get a split. So it's like, what is the
Yeah.
point? I
Yeah.
could
I
see
That's
that.
like how it is a lot. Even with Toa, like I understand like getting purples and splitting and stuff on main. But it's
Hmm.
like for me, I don't care about the purple or the split. I want to learn how to like play it. Like dying is
Yeah.
so embarrassing for me. Like that
Really?
is oh yeah, I get like so embarrassed cuz like I have like 300 top KC, I have 600 raids KC like or Cox KC and I can't even do a Toa. Like like people solo Toa all the time. Like it's so embarrassing for me.
No, it's just like everything else. You get used to it, and even like people who solo
Yeah.
it all the time, they die sometimes too. I feel like because I make like shorts and stuff, and people are be like, "Oh, you can't do anything. You die all the time," and like I'm like
That's so weird.
I know the other people I raid with also die. I just don't make shorts of them dying because that'd be weird.
I know. I never understood how people could look at like a 5-minute clip and act like they know everything. Not even
Yeah.
5 minute, 30-second clip.
We were talking about this on stream last night about like people commenting mean things, and then like I don't know if you ever had it where they comment something mean and you say something and then they apologize because they're like, "Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't think you'd read this," and I'm like, "Then
Yeah.
why'd you say it?"
Yeah. I think a lot of people too, like, they have like this weird thing where they will say mean things in hopes of getting noticed by you.
Yeah,
I've noticed that a lot. Like people will bully me in hopes that I respond back, and then when I finally respond back, they're like, "Oh, hee hee, I was just kidding." Like, like
ew,
no,
I hate
like
that.
now you're getting blocked, and like
Yeah,
I block so many people. It's not even funny. Like if I see one thing about you making a little comment about me, blocked. I don't care. Like block, block, block. And even on my alt account, like now I have 2 Twitter accounts and people will DM me and be like, "You know you have me blocked on your other accounts." Like, "Yeah, I know."
You're like,
Like,
who do you think blocked you?
yeah,
Like, that
like,
wasn't a
I know.
mistake.
Like, I did that on purpose. You were being mean. Like,
That's so
if you
funny.
wanna be mean, then you're gonna catch a block. And I feel like people are always like, "Oh, you shouldn't block people. You shouldn't let them win." It's like, "No. I would
That's
rather give myself peace." They can think they want all they want. They can think that,
I
like, that's
I need to
fine.
think like you because I feel that same way where I just like ignore mean stuff and I'm like, I should just block them. I don't want to give them the satisfaction. But like it would probably give me more satisfaction if they can't see my
Yeah.
stuff
That's the
anymore.
thing, like, they can be satisfied all they want. Like, if they wanna be miserable and make their little comments and think it's funny that I blocked them, then they can think that, but at least now I don't have to see it anymore.
No, that's so true. I feel like that's a way
Yeah.
better way of thinking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because as is now, I just like ignore it and I'm like, I want to block them, but I don't want them to think that they like won. But I guess like we'd both be thinking that we won if I blocked, which is I'm fine with a
Yeah.
tie.
Yeah. I'm a big advocate for blocking because, like,
Yeah.
now I can't even see them. I don't care if they think they won.
Yeah,
They don't
exactly.
exist to me,
Oh,
you know?
true. I like that thinking a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get why some people are like so weird intense. I don't care when people are mean to me, but like if people are mean to my friends, like I've
Same.
seen people say like mean things in response to you, or like if someone comments stuff about Robert, I will cry. I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't like that. That's not okay. That's where I'm
I
just
know,
like, I
there's
can't
been
handle
so many
it.
times where I'm, like, doing something with you in game and they're like, "Oh, that strawberry girl's like a bitch or something," and you're like, "Hey, don't say that, I'm reporting you."
I forgot that time at TOA.
Yeah.
And I told everyone on my stream, I was like, everyone go report this person for
Like
bullying.
and I'm just sitting there, like, just, like, smiling.
I
I'm
know, you just,
fine.
like, don't care, and I'm just like, "How dare you? This is cyberbullying. You're arrested.
You're going to jail.
You're going to cyber prison."
Literally.
Yeah, the RuneScape community could be, like it's, like, some of the nicest people and some of, like, the most despicable people in the world.
I think that too, but I think it's like that for every gaming
Yeah,
community.
it's just online, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
just the internet in general for sure. Like, I try to I like I said, I used to be really jaded with the community and I
Yeah.
would only focus on like those bad people. And then that's like so selfish of me because like my community and your community, like they are like some of the nicest, most loving, supportive people I've ever seen. Like especially
Yeah.
your community. I think that's why I love you and your stream so much because
Aw.
you've like literally curated this like amazing community, and I always feel so comfy in there. I'm like, "Oh, this is
I'm glad.
amazing. I love this for her."
Yeah, I don't like when people are like making comments. I mean, especially people like will make comments about women to me. I'm sure you've gotten this too where people
Mhm.
compare you to other girls. Like you're not like other girls. Other girls are blah 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 blah. And I'm like, I hate that. And I know
Yeah.
that other women in my stream don't like that, so I just like ban that stuff
Yeah.
immediately. I'm like, nah, no one wants to see that. So I try to
I
make it
get
very comfortable for everyone.
yeah, I get, when I'm streaming, I get Gray Gray waiting room a lot of the time, which I love Gray Gray. I
She's
love
so
her. I would
cool.
die for her. I love Grayson so much, but everybody comes in my chat and they're like, "Ah, ha, ha, Gray Gray waiting room waiting for Gray Gray." I'm like, "Girl,
That's
me too."
that's not nice. I don't
It's
I'm sure they don't mean it in a rude way, but, like, think
they
of
do. They definitely do, but at
oh,
the and, like,
yeah.
I like, get offended a little bit, but at the same time, I'm like, honestly, I'm kinda waiting for Gray Gray to go live too so I can rate her and watch her myself. But
You're like, "That's the
it's
only
like
reason I'm live is I'm waiting for Grey Grey."
literally, but people are, like, so mean about it, and it's like,
Mhm.
why are you you're trying to, like, pit us together, like,
Yeah.
against each other, but, like, it's so weird to me because I will never feel that way about a girl. Like
Mhm.
I will never be look at a woman and be like, "Oh, like I'm so jealous." Like I would like why are they doing that? Like trying to why do they like her more than me? It's like
Yeah. I'll
I
be
just
more
think it's so
jealous and
gross
be
when
like,
people do
"They
that.
seem so cool, they're so good at the game," like an admiring jealous, not like in a weird, bitter
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, and it's like I don't understand like I feel like that happens a lot in Twitch chats where
Yeah.
like the chatters will come and like try and pit people against each other and I really hate that
Oh,
more than
definitely.
anything.
I've had people come in and they'll just like not even just women, just be like, "Oh, what do you think of this streamer?" And
Yeah.
now I've learned not to respond because if you know, you know. But now I know, like, just don't say anything. I don't know why people like try to like just start stuff for no
It's
reason.
gross.
It's so
It's really
gross.
gross.
Most people obviously on Twitch are really nice, but like some
Yeah.
people, and some of them are probably on multiple accounts, which is
Oh, 100%.
weird.
100%.
But oh shoot, I lost my whole list of conversation things I was gonna say
Oh,
about.
no. I know, that got me thinking about my stalker now. I'm like, ew, he's gonna be listening to this.
Okay, Megan Stalker, you suck. I don't know. I don't have anything else to say. You suck. You suck real bad.
Leave me alone.
Leave her alone. Don't be a stalker. That's like weird. Have you considered not? Like,
I know,
go
it's been 4
see it.
years. Just give it a rest, my
4
guy.
years? My dude, go see a therapist. What are you doing? I hope that this reaches your heart and changes everything and that you go find a therapist and stop, because that's not cool. This is a message for any stalkers out there. That's not cool. That sucks. Don't do it.
Yeah,
there.
period.
I just changed everything. Ew, I don't like that he's gonna listen. That's weird. People are so weird.
I know. I've just come to accept it at this point. I'm just like, yeah.
That's terrifying.
I know. It's like,
oh my god. I'm like, how do you just like? I guess you just have to keep living your life.
yeah, I mean, like I said, it's been 4 years. You kind of just get used to it after a while.
That's such a horrible thing to have to get used to.
I know.
People are nuts and gross sometimes.
It's just crazy because I've never even spoken to this person in my life. I have no idea who they are.
Oh, you don't even know who they are or
No,
anything?
I have no idea. I've never spoken to them ever. They just one day decided like, oh, I'm gonna harass this woman for 4 years.
That is so nuts to me. Like, I listen to like true crime stuff, and then like you hear it's just like this person just became hyper fixated for like no reason.
Yeah.
She's like,
yeah.
It sucks because there's nothing you could do about it. It's just this person needs to go get help. Like,
yeah, it's crazy. Like, you know, it's just like some random person that knows nothing about me, and well, he knows everything about me, but I know nothing about him.
Yeah.
I don't know his name. I don't know where he lives. I don't know anything.
Everything he knows about you is so like surface level, low key. Like, he knows the personal stuff, but he doesn't actually like know you at all.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't know me at all.
Yeah, just because you know like random facts about your personal life doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
So I hope you listen to that and you're hearing that you don't actually know her. Go see a therapist for real.
In his head, he's like, no, I know everything about her.
He's like, you know how people probably think this is subliminal message. She's saying that I actually know so much about her.
She's like, oh my god, so she's saying she loves me. She definitely notices me.
That's so scary. It's like I'm laughing, but I'm also like, this is terrifying. Oh man. Yeah. Therapy's cool. You should check it out.
Highly recommend it.
I would highly recommend. But is there anything else that you wanted to go over before we go do the Q&A?
I don't think so.
We'll probably segue off during the Q&A too, honestly.
Yeah, I feel like I'm just hanging out with you.
Yeah, I know, right? I don't think that we were recording this, but like whenever we first got in VC, it was so funny because like neither of us likes VCing, which this is actually really fun. But I could do it like once a month, you know? But whenever I first saw she was calling me, I felt a wave of anxiety for a second. And I'm like, why am I feeling that? I just get so nervous. And I'm just like, ugh. Having people on the podcast is so weird.
Yeah, how has it been like, you know, having guests and stuff now?
It's like really fun. I really enjoy whenever I'm doing it. And then like listening back to the episodes, I'm like, yo, these are like our best episodes with people on it. But the like first 5 minutes are the worst because I'm just like, I don't know how to begin. Like, you heard me. I'm just like, okay, so I'm gonna have you like say hi. And I'm just like, I feel so awkward.
No, I mean, I didn't take it that way, but I definitely know what you mean because I'm the same way.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, it feels like weirdly professional at first, but then, you know, now we're just talking about stalkers and therapy and Tob. So
going off the rails.
Yeah, literally. I love it though. It's been a lot of fun, like, because I feel like I'm not a very social person. I stream, and when I'm not streaming, like, I'll message you guys in our GIM chat, but some days, like, you could probably see, like, I'll just not reply for like 3 days, and then I like respond to everything at once because I'm just like, I need a break. I'm very introverted. So
same.
Yeah, this is my little break. I like that you say you're introverted, but you show up in the chat every day and you're always so social.
Okay, so my thing is like, I'm like that only with a select of people, like, you are the only person I do that to.
I feel
And
honored.
and before it was you, it was Brie, and then before Brie, it was Chelsea, and it's like, I have this, like, wave where I don't know, I'm just, like, stuck in people's, like, communities, but I definitely, like, love yours. I think I would be stuck in yours forever, and, like, I love their communities
Aw.
too, but it's just, like,
You could just
I
slowly
don't
get
know.
stuck in all these different ones and then, like, build,
Yeah.
like, the most dramatic, large community ever.
No. But it's like it's just, like, this weird thing where I find, like, a comfort person. You're definitely, like, my comfort streamer.
Oh, I love whenever people say it to me. I'm like, "That's the
Yeah.
nicest thing you could ever say." I love, like, that you started the hardcore because I still haven't talked to Chershi the most. She's the one I've talked to the least, but I should talk to her more so she could come on the podcast too, actually, so we could all come on
Yeah.
here. But
I
I'm
love her
like,
so much.
it's so cool because like I would see like you places and I'd be like, oh, she seems cool. And now like I feel like you're such a good friend. And like I'll like
Aw.
talk about you to like Robert all the time, be like, yeah, and then Megan said this. And it just feels like I'm talking about a normal friend. And I'm like, oh, I love it.
That's how yeah, like, that's how I am too. Like, I view my online relationships as, like, genuine,
Yeah.
real
Oh, I'm
friendships.
no,
Like
actually I like hate you all, but like I
yeah.
like to pretend.
Because there are some people that, like, which is fine, they keep their online friendships
Yeah.
strictly, like, online. They don't
Online.
see it as, like, a genuine, real friendship
Yeah.
because, like, they only view, like, people they meet in real life as like that, which is,
Mhm.
like, totally fine, but I'm
Yeah.
not that way. Like,
And I get because
I'm
they could be
literally
scary. People
yeah.
online, you don't know them.
Yeah, like, you never know. But
Mhm.
I've been online my whole life, so I think I just know. Like, that's just me, like, I have more friends online than I ever would in person, for
Me
sure.
too. It makes me sad sometimes because I'm like, we live all over the world. Like, when are we all gonna hang out? I don't understand.
Is
Never?
it bad that I'm kinda, like, happy about that?
Oh, are you really? Are you better at like
Yeah.
online than in real life?
Oh, yeah, I feel like I'm so weird in real life, like, I would just stare at the ground, like, 100%.
We would literally all just stare at the ground together. So,
And kick our thick little pebbles on
just
the ground with
kicking
our hands in our
rocks.
pockets.
Yeah, no, our hands holding our phones while we play RuneScape on mobile.
Oh, honestly, real.
Where I was like, yeah, I'm just woodcutting, kicking pebbles. But yeah, like a year ago, like I didn't want to talk to you, and now I'm like, you should come to California, come to Disneyland,
I
let's hang
know.
out. And then
Isn't
yeah,
that crazy?
it's so I love it. I love Twitch for that, for introducing me to these like friendships and stuff. It's so
Yeah.
fun.
I feel like I do this thing where I see someone, like, I saw you and I was like, "I'm gonna force this person to be my friend." And
You
it's like,
set your
I
sights.
really do that. Yeah, like, I really do that. I don't know what it is. Like, I see somebody and I see their personality and I'm like, "Oh, okay, well, I would like them. I'm gonna force them to be my friend."
Oh, that's so cute.
I've done that so many times. It's, kind of unhealthy, but that's the only way I know how to make friends is to harass people until they like me.
I need to do that. I'm not good at it. I'm just like I do it like I like a crush on someone. I'm like, I'll wait for them to talk to me. I'm like,
Oh my
what are
god.
these mind games I'm playing? I'm just trying to become friends with someone.
That's so funny.
But yeah, I'm really happy you did the GIM so we could all hang out, even if we don't
I
play our
know.
accounts.
I know, at least we, all talk. We talk, like, almost every single day in that
Yeah,
chat.
yeah, and it's not like I saw someone say something. I think it was like Bowie Hole. I don't know if you know who that is on
Mhm.
Twitch. Bowie said something like, "Oh, the GIM chat, you guys are all just like gossiping or something," and I'm like, "Not really. We just talk about like really dumb stuff. Like
Literally.
we'll just make memes of a cat just saying like, 'Where is the cat?' and then laugh for like 2 hours."
Oh my god, I forgot about that. Oh my god, that just brought up so many
It's that was like
Ah,
that was the most
that's
messages that
so
night.
funny.
I went AFK and there's like 100 messages and none of it's important. None of it's relevant to anything. It's just like saying, "Where is the cat?" over and over.
So dumb.
Great. I know.
It's literally stuff like that, like, it's so, like, lighthearted
Yeah.
and, like, I wouldn't call it, like, gossiping or drama or anything, but we are all there for each other. If we
We're
need to vent
supportive.
about something, whether it's, like, real life or in the video game or just being frustrated in general, we're definitely,
You
like
you talking about your first leagues account.
literally, we're definitely, like, all there for each other no matter, like, what we're talking about.
I know. I love it. I love having a group cuz like I'm in the Zenaris channel. This is like this Discord group, in like a streamer
Mhm.
team. It's like all like female streamers and stuff. And I would
Mhm.
post on there, but like there's just so many people in it. It's harder to like connect with
Yeah,
people. That's not why do I make everything sound like it's supposed to be like romantic and I'm trying to get married? But it's harder to
me.
like yeah. It's harder to like have like one-on-one conversations if there's like so much people, even though everyone in there is
Yeah,
also really supportive. So I'm like, it's nice having a small group too to like post and be
yeah,
like,
I agree. I also like our little Snapchat group. I know it's kinda dead now, and it kinda turned into just us, like, sharing pets and stuff, but
that's all it needs to be. That's all I want. It's just seeing pictures
yeah,
of pets. I
honestly,
forget, yeah.
same.
We have a little Snapchat one too. And it's just like you guys send pets and I just send pictures of my face whenever I'm like, I'm really tired and it's me frowning.
I love it.
That's all I know how to send. I don't have pets. That's all I could do.
Unless
Stop. I need to talk to Robert. He's gonna be home in a few hours and be like, how do you feel about kittens? Just wondering, asking for a
uh,
friend.
it's gonna be like you're never allowed to talk to Megan again.
Literally. I asked him and I was like, how much money do I need to make for me to not have to worry about like bills and stuff? And I was like, okay, follow-up question. How much money do I need to make to get a kitten? And it was like $1,000 a month. And I was like, ugh.
Ugh,
Twitch is not good money.
my yeah, cats the
And they,
hardest part about cats is just, the what ifs. Like, what if I need
yeah.
to take it to the vet?
Do you have like pet insurance?
No. But like,
What?
there I mean, I make okay money where I know that
Yeah.
my pets are gonna be safe no matter what. And then I also have like amazing people in my community that like want to help me with my cats. Like they always
Yeah.
offer like if you need anything. I also have a ton of like stuff on my wish list, like cat food and stuff, just in
Aw.
case. So
That's
it's all
so
they all
cute.
like yeah, they all help out a lot as well. Like when I
I'm
told them
glad.
I found the kittens, like people were giving me money like for vet bills and all that stuff. So everybody, like all my community helps out a lot too.
I'm really glad. Yeah, because first when you said the no health or no pet insurance, I was like, oh my God. But yeah, that makes it all worth it
Yeah.
then.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing, like I know that I have the means to like help the cats, so
hmm
that's a big reason why I do it as well.
Yeah, I want one, but I need to be like responsible about it. I don't want to like have
Mhm.
it and have it have like a not great life. To be fair, I think I'd be cuddling and hanging out with all the time, but I need to make sure I could like take it to the vet consistently and do all that stuff. I've never had a pet of my own, so I want to do it right. I feel like I'd be a
Yeah.
mom. I need to be
Yeah,
responsible.
exactly. It's like being a mom.
Yeah. Oh, you're a little mother of four. Two temporary
I love
babies.
them. I know. It's so sad.
It's okay. You'll find them good homes. But
True.
we can move on to the Q&A then.
Mhm.
OSRS
Sounds good.
Q&A first, and then we have some in real life ones.
Okay.
All right. First up, we have a couple questions from Chershi, who's also in our EGIM. So, what is your earliest memory of RuneScape/OSRS? I want to hear of both, if you remember both.
Wait, what was the first one? OSRS and what?
OSRS and RuneScape, like RuneScape 3.
Okay. Um, well, RuneScape 3, definitely. I used to have this friend. We still follow each other on Instagram. It's so funny how like people from so long ago still like stay with you, even if you don't talk. Like,
Yeah. Someone from my middle
um,
school just requested to follow me on Instagram, and I was like, this is weird. Should
isn't
I
that
even approve?
crazy?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I don't remember how I met him in game. I think he was in my clan or something, but um we did Desert Treasure together, and
Aw.
it was the scariest thing in the world to me, and I died, and I was so upset, and then he was like, "No, you got this. Let's do it again. I'll come get you. We'll go through the thing all over again." And
Aw. That's so
so we did the
cute.
whole quest together, and then, that was, like, the yeah, for RuneScape 3.
How old were you?
Um, I wanna say I was definitely probably, like, 15, 16.
A little baby.
Yeah, and then, like, RuneScape in general, my earliest memory is, my cousin actually got me into RuneScape when I was 9.
A
And I don't
lifelong
know if I'm gonna get
addiction.
banned for that. I don't know if it's allowed to be that
They
young.
retroactively ban you for this.
Yeah, they're like, "You played underage."
How dare you?
But I was obsessed with making apple pies in the cooking guild.
What?
Like, the Iron Man way, like, I would go to the wheat field
Wait,
and,
you've told me
like
this. I forgot.
yeah, I would go to the wheat field in Varrock, and I would go back up to the cooking guild, and I would make the flour, and then I would get the pie dish and the apples, and I would make it all the Iron Man way, and I made so many apple pies, that's all I did.
That is so cute.
And I think still to this day, my main account that I had from back then is still only, like, 40 cooking, 50 cooking, like, really bad, like, I did nothing but make apple pies, which is, like,
Yeah.
no
It's not
XP
yeah, it's like that's
whatsoever.
not even
Yeah.
decent XP.
Yeah. So, like, that's all I did, I don't know why I did it.
That's so cute though.
Yeah, it was definitely the apple pies.
Didn't you say deliver them to people?
No, that was the tuna potatoes.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you had such a
Yeah.
cooking experience throughout RuneScape.
Yeah.
Your different phases. That's understandable.
It's always cooking though, which
It's
is
always
weird.
yeah. Do you cook in real life?
Oh yeah, I'm a big cook.
Oh, are you actually? Cute.
Mhm.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
that's it then. I hate cooking in game. Anything that takes more
When
than one
life
ingredient.
imitates art.
Yeah, actually, literally. RuneScape is an art, really.
Exactly.
I feel like all my earliest is just killing cows in Lumbridge. I don't know that I ever left Lumbridge or Varrock when I was a kid. I don't know. I
Really?
remember standing at the Lumbridge Castle and typing like in rainbow colors, dancing for GP and making my character do the little dance. I was like
I was a
11.
That's so funny. I was a big Karamja girl. I would
Really?
yeah, I would sit at the dock in like World 1 and like just talk to
Oh,
people all day while they were fishing lobsters. Like me not getting XP whatsoever, just
you
standing there
would
talking to people. Like I would just sit there and talk to people while they
you
were the ones getting XP.
you weren't even fishing. You're just
Yeah.
I'm dead, dude. I'm dead. You're just standing there like, hey guys, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm like, what is everyone doing? They're like, who the hell is this girl?
You're like, is this a child? And you're just like, yeah, so school was pretty hard today.
Yeah.
That's the cutest.
4th grade was really,
Toughest year.
Yep. They all knew.
Chershi's other RuneScape question is, if you got to remove one boss from the game, which would it be and why?
Oh God, I would say like definitely. I don't even know how to say its name. That Obor boss. Like
Obor?
Why? It's like why is he even around? Like I've never even been in like the vicinity of that boss. I have no idea what it does. I know it's like a boss giant boss. Like it's just I feel like
He's
it's
a
just
hill
a useless
giant.
boss. Oh yeah, hill giant.
Briofita is a moss giant.
Oh, well,
you sound so ignorant right now.
Well, I hate him, so.
That's definitely not what I was expecting you to say, is that you have a vendetta against
Really?
Obor for no reason. You're like, I don't even know what he does. He just stands there and I hate it.
No, on my chest. That guy.
I was gonna say, like, Calfight Queen, just because she's annoying. There's no reason. She's just annoying.
Honestly, true.
It's like 1 KC per trip and so frustrating. I like it on leagues, but on the regular account, Calfight Queen's so annoying.
I thought that I thought it got better once they released that you could use the arc light on it. Is that it? The Fang or the arc light? No, it was I know
the
there was a weapon
Karis.
that came out.
The blue Karis. I feel like
I
sometimes
have no idea what that is.
It's from TOA.
Ew, that's why.
Yeah, the Karis part isn't the blue gem. It makes it better, but like still it's like max 2 KC and then you have to leave. It's not as bad
yeah.
Whenever you like finish the elite diary, it's not as bad because there's like a shortcut you can take for agility, but before that you have to like run around the entire area to go and get back every KC.
Yeah, and I hate diaries.
Really? I loved working on my diaries. Have you not finished yours?
You want to do mine?
I would. I think that's what I love so much about leagues is I like having a list to check off in game. I think it's so
that's crazy.
It's so satisfying to me. I just like having little goals, and then once I meet them, I'm like, what's next? Not in real life though.
Funny.
I don't have any in real life goals, but in game, very motivated player.
Yeah, it's funny.
Tyler 2 Moons from Twitter asked, "How come you're not rank 1 gauntlet yet?" Care to answer?
Now after leagues, I never want to go into gauntlet ever again.
Why? You were like, I feel like gauntlet. Well, I don't know if that's your thing, but you've definitely been there a lot. You've spent a lot of time in gauntlet.
Yeah, I mean, so he asked that question because that's how I met him.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But I mean, I just so over gauntlet. It's like My main is so unlucky when it comes to, like, unique drops. I say that as I have 15 pets under KC. Um,
I'm reporting you, but
yeah, but it's just,
okay.
like, with purples and, like, uniques and stuff like that, I just have no luck, and it was so hard for me to learn Corrupted Gauntlet with, like, my
Mhm.
ping,
Oh, yeah,
since I
you have bad ping everywhere.
yeah, I have really bad ping, and it was, like, basically impossible to learn, and it was just so frustrating, and then after I got it down, I was so dry that I was just like, "F this place."
I remember, like, during the bingo, you were trying to get, like, an enhance, and you never got it, did you?
No, I did.
Oh, you did? Okay.
No, okay, the bingo drop wasn't an enhanced, it was an armor seed, and I got an enhanced seed.
Oh, yeah, you naturally got the good one when we
Yeah, and
don't need it.
yeah, exactly.
Typical RNG in this game, to be honest.
Yeah, honestly.
So,
Still thinking about that golden tench.
stop. We spent, like, days trying to get a golden tench because we didn't wanna re-roll it. Never got it.
Ugh,
We ended up re-rolling it against something else. I wanted it so bad. I was like,
I did too.
it's gonna be so satisfying when we get it. It was like a point of contention in our bingo group
It
because
was.
half of us were like, "We need to get rid of it," and the other half were like, "No, I want it really bad."
Yep.
Yeah, so there's like 3 days of like low-key almost arguing over a golden tench, and then we ended up just getting rid of it.
And I remember there were people that were upset that we got rid of it.
Oh, yeah, no, it was like it was weirdly a
It
big
was a
issue.
thing.
It was a
It was.
whole thing in our bingo group, which is, in hindsight, hilarious because it's just a
So funny.
literal fish. Like, why
A
were we
golden
a
tench.
golden tench, and we made such a big deal of it for some reason. I don't know. But in the
Ugh,
moment, it felt very serious.
it did.
Matt from Discord asked, "What quest series would you like to see expanded due to sailing?" And they actually had an answer. They said, "I want to see the elf series because it reminds me of Lord of the Rings, how the elves were good at sailing."
So, I've never watched Lord of the Rings, but I could definitely agree that it would definitely be interesting, either in Mauritania or
Ooh.
the elf the
Yeah,
elves. I
Tyrnwyn.
don't even know Kieran
I
win.
don't
Yeah.
know if that's how you pronounce it. There's like no vowels in that name. It's just like all consonants. It's like
Now I am about to go look at this.
it's like RWNNNWNNN, and I swear that's how it's spelled. It's just spelled.
Kieran yeah, Kieran win, I have no idea.
It's not spelled like a normal word.
Yeah, TIRANNWN.
NNWN. How do you say that?
Yeah.
It's like no.
Someone please tell us the correct way to say that, because people
Yeah.
make fun of how I say Karamja.
What do they say? It's Karamja.
I have no idea, but they've always made
Like
people always are like,
Karamja?
"Haha, why do you say it like that?" I'm like, "'Cause that's how you're supposed to say it." I don't know.
What even is the alternative here?
I have no idea. I don't remember, but they were trying to tell me, and I'm like, "No, that's not right."
I think it was Fem that says Catherby like cat her by or something like that, just for the memes.
I love that.
I know someone says it like stupid just to be annoying, and I like it.
That's cute.
But yeah, that's definitely normal Karamja, and they're insane. But okay.
Exactly. Exactly. See, I knew I was right.
Yeah, I feel like Elf would make the most sense. Or I like the Mauritania because I'd want to see it like through like swampy regions. They need
Yeah, I thought that would be, like, really cute because, like,
That'd be
Mauritania
cool.
is, like, all around, like, the ocean, you know? Like, they have, like
Yeah.
and, like, a lot of their quests on, like, Port Phasmus and stuff are, like,
Literally they have a
boats
big
and teleports
port.
and all of that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that that'd be good. And then I feel like you could add like creepy like undead fish things and
Yeah, that
stuff.
would be so cute. I would love that. And
Ooh.
then, like, like, it could be, like, kind of like, a Pirates of the Caribbean thing. Like, I don't remember what
Yeah.
movie it was, but they made it, like, so dark and creepy and, like, all of the undead, like, things
I don't remember
with the
which one.
Kraken.
Yeah, I don't remember which one, but I know what you mean. And that would be
Yeah.
so sick. Undead anything undead
Yeah.
anything in the game is always fun.
I agree. I think that would be really cool.
I like that. Which Eileen has a couple questions. So first, does cozy winter gaming change your OSRS habits at all?
Um,
Well,
I
you don't
think if
get cozy
anything, it's
winter,
just
do you?
yeah, I mean, I'm, like, a winter girl at heart, like,
Oh
being
yeah.
from Michigan, like, I'm very, like, cold aesthetic,
Yeah.
even if I'm hot all the time. I definitely think, like, the winter months just make me play the game more because there's, like,
Yeah.
nothing really to do. So I think it just makes me even more addicted to the game, which
Yeah.
I guess would change all of my habits really, but I think I think it just makes me play the game more in general.
I agree. It makes me play more, and I feel like I'm more down to do like actual content when it's like
Yeah.
winter. Because during summer, when it's like as hot as, I want to AFK and like stand in front of a fan. Like I don't want to actually sit there and get sweaty and do raids and stuff.
Yeah, like, I love cuddling up with a blanket and, like, doing raids with
Yeah.
friends. I think that's, like and, like, having a nice cup of coffee or, like, a hot drink. I think that's so nostalgic and cozy.
Literally, my favorite part of the stream every night is whenever I go and have my little coffee. I have a
I know, I
10 my
love when you
10
get your
PM coffee,
coffee,
and I just turn words
and
on
then you put
stream.
Yes, words on stream, so fun.
And I actually get like frustrated whenever you guys don't survive till I'm back, because I'm like, I wanted to play too. You guys are supposed to carry the game.
You guys suck. Why are you
Yeah.
so dumb?
And
Why
I'm
are you guys so
like,
dumb?
I'm like joking, like, should I restart it? But in my head, I'm like, please say I should restart it because I want to play too.
No, I'm always down for you to restart it. I love words on
Words on stream
stream.
is so fun. It makes me feel so
So
smart
fun.
and so stupid
I
at the
lo
same time.
I love when your chat just spams the emote and you're like, "No, I'm playing RuneScape now."
Yeah, we have a words on stream emote that everyone spams now, and I'm just like,
Uh,
not yet. Whenever I have to go pee, I'll turn it on.
uh, we wanna play.
It's better than RuneScape at times,
It's
honestly.
so
I
fun.
love it. I love it when we're doing well, and then I hate it when we're doing badly.
Yeah, there's this one streamer I watch, they do, like, Wordle and then the
Oh.
crossword, the New York Times crossword, like, they do it every day on stream, and
Aw.
it's, like, the only thing I, like, literally will tune into him just to watch him do those things, and then I'll go do something else. I'm like, "Okay, he did it, I'm leaving now."
They're fun. It's just like,
It's so cute.
I love word games. Like, I low-key wanna go play word
Same.
games after this now. Like, that just sounds cool.
I play Sudoku a lot.
Oh
Okay, I'm
my
getting off track again.
No, I wanted to talk about this because I don't really know. I've never really played Sudoku that much, but in RuneScape, Ali Morrison does like a little Sudoku thing, so you could like unlock buying all the runes from him. But they do it with like rune symbols, like fire and water and stuff.
Mhm.
I had so much fun doing that. I made my stream watch me do it for 45 minutes because
I love Sudoku.
I refused to look up the answer. I was like, I want to do this myself, but I want to
Mhm.
play it with like symbols. I don't know if you've seen that, but like just the
I
numbers, I can't.
Really? The numbers I don't know, I haven't played it any other way besides the numbers. I
Okay.
play it every night before bed.
Wait,
Um,
really?
yeah, I'll lay in bed on my iPad and play Sudoku every night until I fall asleep.
Why does that sound like really fun right now?
It's so
I got
relaxing. I
it in
love
the
it.
podcast early, so I can go play Sudoku.
Yeah. Bye.
Yeah, goodbye.
We're done.
We'll do the rest of the Q&A like next year or something.
Yeah.
Which Eileen said, also, can we expect a current account status bank and previous year in review video stream? Bonus points for EGIM goals. I wasn't sure if that was supposed to be for everyone or for just me, but I'm really like eventually would like to have everyone in the EGIM join the podcast and we could all talk about it.
I think
But
that'd be so fun.
it'd be so fun. I still need to have Churchy on as a guest. Then I could have you guys all individually and then have
Yeah.
you guys as a group. But we need to make progress before we do that, I'd say.
Yeah.
It is like we're like, all right, year in review. So you guys, I did Cook's assistant. It was pretty crazy.
And everyone's like, "Oh, I put blank and blank in the chest for like one of the most easiest quests you could possibly do." And then everyone's just like silent and nobody does anything.
That's just me. I'm just like, okay, guys, I put some eggs in the bank and no one says anything. And I'm like, all right, well, they're there.
No, but I silently love when you do that because like Iron Man questing is the worst for me. Like I love that you do that. I'm like, yes, I don't have to go run around and get all this.
But the thing is, no one checks before they finish the quest themselves, so they just.
It's honestly so true.
Like Churchy was putting like beads for the imp catcher, and I was using them. But like in general, we'll put stuff in there and be like, "Hey guys, it's in there," but everyone forgets, so they just go do the quest, and they're like, "Oh, I wish I'd known." I'm like, "Why don't we check?"
It's honestly so true. We do that.
It's like the curse of GIM. But that's my favorite thing about GIM is like going and just like sharing everything in there. I think it's so
I
fun.
know. It's so cute.
I'm just providing for my little EGIM family.
I love providing for everybody.
Yeah, exactly. You were getting us all the fishies, right? Was that you getting us fish?
I was definitely doing something. I don't remember what
Remember
I was
you're doing
giving you guys.
something because I was messaging you saying you are providing for us.
Yeah, I remember that too. I think it probably was fish.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
But yeah, I'd be super down to an end of the year for that. As for like regular end of the year review. I probably wouldn't make a video, but I do that in stream. I don't know. Do you ever do stuff like that? Do you ever do like, you don't do RuneScape videos, do you, Megan?
Mm-mm.
No. Would you ever?
I mean, I don't know. Like, my YouTube stuff is more like ASMR, and then I also
Yeah.
I have like a horror game channel that's like dead right now, but I
I
used to
didn't know
do like
that.
horror games and stuff like that. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Um, Everything's kind of restricted now just because like there was a time where I was like, oh, this is cringe. Like I turned it all off, but I was thinking about getting back into it.
Everything that gamers do is cringe. You just have to don't
Embrace the
kill
cringe.
yeah, don't kill the part of you that is cringe. Kill the part that cringe is. Embrace it.
Oh my god. Yeah, exactly.
Third question from Eileen is who do you think will be the first person in the EGIM to get Fire Cape?
Fire Cape. I would definitely say Antonella.
Nella, 100%. Yeah, I was like, I don't think I'm gonna go for
It's
Fire
not
Cape.
gonna be me.
No, I don't think I want to go till I'm 99 hit points because
No, literally.
I don't want to get chance and die in one hit. I will be so sad.
Exactly. I will literally throw up and cry.
I will wait till you're 99, but Nella is probably gonna get that like as soon as possible, I'm sure.
100%.
I feel like she's also doing the most like chancey stuff on the EGIM.
She's very ballsy. I love how confident she is. She's
I
like,
know.
nope, I got this. I'm like, I wish I was like you.
Can I be you?
Literally. Give me some of that.
Literally. All right, I have some in real life questions as well. So, first is from Pockets on Twitter. 2 questions. The first is what do you think has been the toughest part of your content creation journey?
That's a really hard question and a good question. I definitely think the hardest thing for me is just um trying to get over insecurities and learning to like love yourself no matter like how I don't know how to explain it. Like I just like this is what I'm struggling with right now, which is why like I'm not creating content. It's just like struggling with me being like insecure about myself and not wanting to go on camera because when I stream, instead of like, enjoying the company of like my community, I'm like focused on how I look.
Yeah.
And I hate that about me. Like I hate that I care about that. I think that's the biggest struggle for me is learning how to not care about those things.
Yeah, you're definitely way too hard on yourself about it.
Yeah.
But it's hard to like get out of that habit as well.
Yeah.
Like I've tried to help you and be like, just don't look. And I'm like, that's the most useless advice. Why am I telling you just don't look? That's not gonna help anything.
Yeah. I think what honestly did it for me is I'm not gonna give him like the satisfaction of like saying his name, but
yeah,
I did have I had a mod, and I learned that he was, like sending pictures of me, like screenshots of me like on stream and like sending it to his friends and like other people in the community and being like, oh, look at her, like she doesn't look anything like her pictures and she always looks different. It's like, yeah,
Ew.
I don't think anyone looks like how they do in pictures. Like a picture is a picture and real life is real life.
Yeah.
And like
and your face is frozen and not showing like different expressions and moving.
Yeah, and also it's just like people like me, I fluctuate in weight all the time. Like I always look different. And I think learning that someone was just like saying those things and validating my fears definitely like completely turned me off to wanting to stream. And I think me just trying to get over that is like my biggest obstacle.
I hate that like people could just say one thing and even if you don't want to,
Yeah.
it could have such a big effect on your mental that it's just like
Yeah.
and I want that person to go to cyber prison. Them and your stalker.
It was like somebody you trust, like your mod.
Especially
like
your mod. That's the worst.
Yeah. It was a horrible feeling for sure.
Yeah, I don't get it. I feel like the best thing is even if you think someone's like really good looking, I just kind of am about the don't really comment on appearances other than like more generic being like, oh, you look cute. Or like or say specific things about like I like your outfit, but don't comment on like specifics of people's like faces and stuff. Is in general
like, people
the best.
Can't change how they look.
Yeah.
You're born that way.
Or commenting on people's bodies. Like if it's
exactly
if you think it's positive even, you don't know the effect it has on other people. So just I feel like just don't say anything. Just be like, oh, you look good. generic.
Or just mind your
Yeah,
business.
or just mind your business and don't say anything. That works
Yeah.
too.
Uh,
For me, I think my toughest part was just trying to get people to like watch the stream in the beginning. That's starting out's hard. Like you just talk to yourself for hours.
mm,
You were trying to get your fire cape, so you had a lot of like you had good content. I was skilling. So that wasn't ideal.
oh,
But yeah, mine is that and then just trying to make it a job is like tough because
oh
it
yeah,
doesn't
100%.
pay well. But
No.
I also compare myself to people a lot. I see other people's videos and I'm like,
Mhm,
there's no way my videos are gonna get that much views. And then I have to remind
mhm.
myself they don't need to. They just need to make enough for me to pay bills. Like,
Yeah, I was the same with ASMR.
mhm. Yes, people like get crazy amounts of views with ASMR
I
too.
Yeah, I had to be at the top. Like I had to. Like I would literally stream for hours until I was at the top of the category. Like
Oh
I
my
was like making
god.
myself sick over it because I'm like
Jesus.
allergic. I was allergic to the like the material that the ear mic is made out of.
What?
Yeah, it would make me throw up. And
Megan.
I would literally make myself sick until I was at the top of the category, which is so crazy now because I would never stream ASMR ever again. It's
In
like,
hindsight, you're like,
why?
what?
Yeah. Yeah,
I
it was
think
crazy.
the funniest thing was whenever like I hadn't really spoken to you, but I still like would lurk and stream all the time. I thought
Mhm.
she was live for like 20
Oh,
hours a
yeah.
day because she would be playing old streams. And I was like, she never goes to bed. Like, I don't understand.
No, that rerun meta was insane. I don't
Oh,
do
yeah,
it
no.
anymore because it literally ruined my, like, community. Like, nobody knew when I was, like, actually live or not.
Like, is this
Um,
real or is this a video?
but, oh my god, the ad money was
Oh, yeah.
sickening.
There was always so much people
Sickening.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was gross.
I literally thought you, it was gross. I thought you'd be live for 20 hours. And also, she had it so, like, I could cut this out as well if you want. But she had so it was like a mirrored image, so like two of her
Oh,
and
no,
like
you're fine.
and one half she was like wearing a wig and I I'm dumb. Like I can't look at people's faces and tell if they look the same in general. I guess I thought it was two people. I thought you had a friend. I didn't even think it was like a twin. I thought it was a friend because
That is so funny.
hair makes such a big difference for me
Oh,
comparing people's
yeah.
appearances. I'm not good at comparing people's faces at all. Like if people have similar hair, you could trick me into thinking that they're twins probably. But I was
That
like,
is so
wow,
funny.
not only does she stream for 20 hours, she has a friend who is willing to also stream with her for 20 hours. I now in hindsight, I'm just like, oh yeah, no, I'm dumb.
That is so funny. I remember, a lot of people from the RuneScape community would, like, randomly host me.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like and I remember one time Claude,
Called what?
she hosted me yeah, she hosted me with, like, 50 people, and I messaged her, I was like, "Girl," I was like, "You know I'm not live," and she's like, "Yeah, I know, I just thought it'd be funny." I'm
That's
like, "You're"
hilarious.
I'm like, "That's
That's
horrible."
so funny. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
but I mean, I definitely would do that again, I'm so worried about people not knowing when I'm, like, actually live or not, but, like, I'm not
yeah.
even going live, so I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you could just I was gonna say start a new account to do that, but it's so hard to start a new account because like no
It
one knows where
really
to find
is.
you.
I mean, I have one. I have an alt account that I game on,
Oh, nice.
without cam. It's called well, I'm not even gonna shout it out because it's
Secret,
dead,
secret.
but yeah, but, it's, like, my little secret account where, like, my friends just come and watch me sometimes.
That's cute. I like it.
Not no pressure, you know?
Also, I actually wait. I feel like I've been to that one because I was
I think you
confused
have.
because it said that you were live, and I was like, she's not live.
Oh, yeah, yeah, on Twitch or on Discord, yeah.
Yeah, that's cute. Um. Anyway, what has been your favorite moment in your content creation journey?
Um, so this is, like, kinda weird, I don't know,
Oh.
so there was a time a couple of years ago where I was really struggling. I had like no insurance and
Mhm.
um I have really bad medical problems with my colon
Mhm.
and my doctor wants me to get my colon checked every like 2 years
That's
for
all
cancer
so
because
frequent.
they found like precancer in my colon before, which is like crazy for people my age or our age.
That's so
So they want me to
scary.
get checked like every 2 years and it wasn't cancer. Like, I don't wanna sit here and be like, "I had cancer," because like, I didn't. It was, like, pre-cancer.
But it could have
Um
evolved into that if you didn't go to a doctor, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, that's very
Um,
scary.
yeah. So he was like, "This is not normal, you have to get checked every 2 years," and like I said,
Mhm.
it was like I just turned, like, 26, I was off my parents' insurance, I had, like, no money. Um, I opened up to, like, my Discord about it and how scared I was, and, I don't really like to, like, I'm open to talking about it now because it was such an amazing moment, but, like,
Yeah.
in that moment, like, telling my community that something first of all, my colon, which is so nasty and, like, not feminine or sexy at all, like, telling them that
It's
I
just
had, like,
that's just a body part.
something.
Everyone has
Yeah,
it.
but, just, like,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
insecurity as, like, a woman,
Yeah.
and, I opened up to them about it, and I literally went live and, like, I'm about to start crying talking about it right now, like,
Aw.
ew, I'm crying. My whole community was so amazing, I don't even know how to explain it, like, just being so supportive and
Aw.
helping me and donating to me and just, like, wanting me to be safe and get, like, that kind of stuff done, like, to even if nobody gave me a dime, it's the fact that, like, those people came to like, they cared about me as a person and not only as a creator, like, they wanted me to be safe and be healthy
Yeah.
and, like, having a community like that where people just genuinely care about you and want the best for you, I think that's the most rewarding thing, like, anyone could ever ask for,
That's so sweet.
you know?
I didn't know you had that either. That's really scary. I'm glad that you have, like, insurance now and stuff, right?
Yes. Yeah.
You hesitate for a second. I was like, "Ah."
Kinda,
Ah.
yes.
Well, you at least don't seem as stressed about it, which is good.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely better than what it was at that time.
Yeah, that I can't imagine. Especially, like, stuff like
Yeah.
that, if it happens when you're, like, in your 20s, it's just like, that
Yeah.
is not supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Your body's just betraying you.
Yeah. It was actually crazy because like, when I was diagnosed the first not diagnosed, but when they found it the first time,
Mhm.
um, I actually that's, like, when I was, like, heavily in my Discord era, and I remember I went into Discord and I told them and everyone was like I was just sobbing because I have really bad
Oh,
anxiety, so they were
yeah.
like, everybody was just so sweet and there for me, and they just wanted to, like, be there for me in any way that they could, and it was so sweet.
I'm glad that you have your supportive community. That's so
I know.
nice.
I know, it's like it makes me sad that I don't stream anymore because I would get compliments so much about how amazing my community was and how everyone loved my community and wished that
Aw.
they had, like, that kind of support, and I'm like, "Oh my god, I miss them so much."
Well, I'm sure, like, a lot of them will still show up if you ever decide to, like, go back to it, even just as a
Yeah,
hobby, you know?
right.
And they're probably, like, still, lurking in your Discord, even if
Yeah,
and I
I
know
still
some
talk to some of
people
them.
yeah, some people definitely still post in your Discord, but I'm
Oh,
sure that,
yeah.
like, most of them are still even just lurking and, like,
Yeah,
waiting.
100%.
Yeah. Um, I'm like, should I even answer my favorite moment? It's not even close to that.
Uh,
Mine is just making friends.
no, I love that.
I don't have many in real life friends, and so it's just been nice because I never played RuneScape with people beforehand until I started streaming. Like, I didn't even realize how much group content was in the game. So
Mhm.
I just like playing games with friends, and I feel like I've gotten a lot of nice friends. I remember getting emotional about on stream a few weeks ago. I was talking
I
about how
love
we were
that.
friends, and I was like, I'm gonna cry because I'm happy that we're friends.
Same, I love that. I always get so sad, I'm like not sad, but, like, happy sad, I'm like, "I
Yeah.
love Michelle."
Aw, I love you too.
Mm.
Next question is very different topic. Harriger from Discord said, "What is your favorite American Christmas dish?"
American Christmas dish,
Yeah,
wow,
Harriger is from Hungary or no, Austria.
okay.
Austria? Something like I can't remember. Oh my god, I feel bad. They're gonna call me out now.
I don't know if this is an American dish, this is something my mom makes me every year. It's a Jello, so the top part is, like, mashed raspberries in a raspberry Jello, and then the bottom half is a cream cheese Jello.
Is that ambrosia or something? Ambrosia
I
salad?
uh, I don't know, but it's bomb. I'm obsessed with it. I could eat it every day for the rest of my life. But my
No,
mom only makes it on Christmas.
we used to have something like that when I was growing up. And I feel like they call it impression, but yeah, it was like
Oh, no, it's not this. I don't know how to explain it. Let me
mhm.
Sorry, I'm, like, trying to
No,
find
it's
this.
okay. It's funny though, because whenever you're just describing the food, it sounds like one of those wartime foods where they had no ingredients. They're like mush up jello and cheese.
Here, it's this. I put it in our It's not a bar, though. She doesn't put
Oh,
the Yeah, she doesn't put the graham cracker on the bottom.
okay, yeah. They said a variation on the famous strawberry pretzel salad. So it is kind of like a
Ooh.
fruit jello salad
Yeah,
situation, but dessert.
so good. Always dessert,
Always.
100%.
Is that your favorite Christmas or like holiday dessert?
The raspberry jello? Yeah,
Mhm.
100%.
Yeah. I remember having that. Or like our little variation. I think we had pineapples and it was delicious. And
That sounds
now
amazing.
I know it was really good. I don't my favorite any holiday dish, this has always been my favorite combo is bread rolls with sparkling cider. That's my favorite.
Ooh.
I mean, I'll censor it. I'm a for rolls. That's all I know. I love them
I love
so much.
bread.
I love
Mm.
bread. It's so good, especially like just a bunch of butter and then the sparkling cider because it's a fancy holiday. I'm like, oh my god.
It just reminded me of that Oprah meme where she's like, "I love bread."
That's literally me.
Same. Honestly, same.
We are Oprah.
Honestly.
Oh my god. Why did I just get confused and think that her name was supposed to be Opera and I was pronouncing it wrong? Oh my god. Wait, you want to know a really random fun fact?
Mhm.
My dad was on Oprah
What?
in like the 80s before I was born. He wrote a book and he went on Oprah for it. And there's a
Wait, that's so sick.
it's so weird. There's a VHS tape of it. And I swear he's like from Louisiana, but he doesn't sound like it because he's lived in California like
Mm.
50 years. But I swear he has like a little bit of an accent in it too. And I'm like, what is this? Like, this
That's
is so
iconic.
weird. Yeah, it's so, yeah, it was really, really weird. And he claims he should have been Dr. Phil. I don't even know what he means by that. Is that someone seemed interested in him? I don't know. But I'm like, okay, sure, bud,
That's
whatever
so
you
funny.
say. It's just,
That
yeah.
could have been me.
That literally him when he sees Dr. Phil, I guess. He's like, I should have been Dr. Phil. And I'm like, okay.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that just it feels fake. Just saying it sounds fake. But yeah, that's the real thing. That was weird.
That is so funny.
Next, there's a question about your favorite Dutch word, but I'll just ask Robert that. I think that we're gonna okay, so the way that I'm recording this right now, I'm actually recording with Megan first and Robert when he gets home from work in an hour. And I'm just gonna do a Q&A with him and then do a Q&A with you and just like put
Yeah.
it, yeah, separate. But this one you can answer. So, what is your favorite bird? I used to, and also Harger said, I used to own a bird and I loved him so much. Well, my family did. I was just a little kid. It was a green-cheeked conure. It could talk and knew about
Oh.
200 words. I don't understand how birds can talk. Like I think about it and I'm like, what do you mean they could talk?
Same.
That
Same.
it's like really it like makes me uncomfortable if I think about it too much.
I love birds. Like, I love
Really?
them. My ex-boyfriend used to have a cockatoo, and I was obsessed with her.
Aww.
My dream bird is definitely a sun conure. I will never have a pet bird because they are so much work, and I get overstimulated easy, and I know that I would not be a good bird owner.
I just looked it up and it's very pretty.
But I've always wanted a sun conure, which
I
are
love
actually
it.
like the most needy bird ever.
Is
So
it
I know that
really?
yeah, I know I'll never be able to get one, but
That's so
my
cute.
dream pet.
Really?
Mhm.
I love looking at birds. Like whenever we go to the zoo, I think a lot of people skip the little bird enclosures, but I actually really like walking
Oh,
through
I would
them.
yeah.
Yeah, if you ever come here, we'll go and just look at birds
Yes.
and
Can
not
we?
talk. Yeah, and kick rocks
Yeah, we'll
next to
just
the
stare at
bird.
birds and butterflies. We'll go to, like, the
Yeah.
butterfly enclosure and just sit there.
Oh, cute. I'm so down.
Yes.
My favorite, I think this is it. I'm not even sure, but I really like the small circle little fluffy guys. So this one is called, it's very pastel, but it's a white-browed tit warbler.
Oh, yeah, the tit birds. Yeah, those are so
Yeah,
cute.
I love tit birds. But I
They're so
like
cute though.
I
They're
like
so
it.
tiny and
Yeah,
fluffy.
they're like little circles. They just look like little
Yeah,
balls. And this
they're
one's
so
like,
cute.
it's really cute because it's like more like pastels, like purplies and stuff.
Yeah.
I really like the colorful ones. The not colorful ones are pretty as well, obviously. I'm not gonna hate on those birds. But I don't see like the colorful ones out in nature, really. So
Yeah,
whenever I do see them, I love them.
I love.
We actually like in where I live, I guess that there's I don't know if it's parakeets, I can't remember, or parrots, but at some point years ago, people released their, I'll just say parrots, into the wild, and
Mm.
now they've bred here. And like we were just like we like live nearly in the suburbs, and we went on a walk before, and we went to a park, and in the tree there was like 20 parrots, just like
I love that.
bright green parrots in the middle of this park. And I looked it up, and it was like, yeah, no, people, someone just released them years ago, and now they just live here. And I
That
was
is so
like,
sad, but also really cool. There's
yeah,
parrots all over the place here.
is there? Oh, I would be so happy
Mhm.
seeing them. Yeah, because seeing
I
those,
love
like,
it.
I felt like I was hallucinating or something. I was like, you don't belong here. We're like a desert climate. You shouldn't be
Yeah.
here.
That's crazy. Yeah, the biggest thing I have here is hummingbirds. They're
Oh,
everywhere.
I love hummingbirds. They're so
Mhm.
cute.
They're
I
everywhere.
like every once in a while you see them stop, and I'm like, oh, how pretty.
I know. They always sit in my trees. Like my backyard
Really?
is like so many trees, and like I always just see them sitting on the branches, and I'm like, I love you.
I love you, by the way. Do
Yeah.
you love me back?
Did you know that I love you?
And they're just like, yeah.
Yep. So cute.
I like it. I wasn't expecting you to be so excited about birds, so that was great. Next is from Madame Borky on Disc, which I think is Bork. Just
Yeah.
Bork's formal name, Madame Borky. So she asked, with Christmas coming and going, what is y'all's plan for after Christmas? Do you have any plans for after? You could say plans for Christmas too if you'd like.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, no. I don't have anything planned at all. I just I'm a pretty big homebody, so
Same.
just be hanging out at home.
You like maybe learning TOA.
Maybe.
Yeah. If you learn TOA, I'll learn how to be better at Tob, and then together we'll be the most powerful raiders.
Honestly, real.
Because Chambers, we already got Chambers down. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Besides Vespula. Or no, Vanguards. I
Vanguards,
got Vespula.
we're gonna get you to download the plugin, and it will change your life. Because Vanguards is
True.
one of my favorite rooms because of the plugin, actually.
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
that makes me kind of excited.
Yeah, no, I love it. Because I think that, like, just switching the gear and, like, practice switching and staying in the same corner, I think it's really fun. So if you don't know what's going on, though, irritating.
Yeah, 100%.
But we'll make it fun for you. Yeah, I don't have any plans for after Christmas either. I feel like I always get a little sad after Christmas because I really like the holiday
Same.
season.
Mhm.
And then you have nothing to look forward to. And it's just like,
Yeah.
oh, because, like, you know,
Like, I couldn't care less about New Year's.
yeah, New Year's is just like whatever. I kind of forgot New Year's was even an option. My next thing to look forward to is like my birthday's in May. So I was like, all right,
Same.
5 months from now, it's going to be lit.
I didn't know your birthday was in May.
Yeah, it's May 1st. When's your birthday?
May 8th.
Really? How
Yeah.
cute. My sister's supposed to have a baby on May 8th next year.
Mother's Day.
Is it Mother's Day? Oh, I didn't even realize.
I was born on Mother's Day. I don't know if it's gonna be Mother's.
Oh, it's like different,
It
right?
depends. Yeah, like it's like every 10 years or something. It'll fall on Mother's Day.
Oh,
again.
that's cute. Was it so you were your Mother's Day gift to your mom?
Yeah. Yay her.
Yay her having to give birth.
Yeah.
Bork also asked, do you have any New Year's plans? Probably not, because we both just said we don't really do anything. But do you have any resolutions you're wanting to achieve next year too?
I'm not big with resolutions. I think that if I want to change something, I should want to do that like actively no matter what, and not just like, I don't know. I've never really had a New Year's resolution.
Yeah, I think for me it's just like a lot of pressure, and also
Yeah.
because you're putting so much on it, it's like, why didn't I just start doing this randomly? Now I have to start it on
Exactly.
January 1st or else.
Yeah. Like most people, it's like, I'll start working out more and I'll start dieting and this and that. And it's like, that's amazing. Like, I'm happy for the people that can like commit to that, but I would not be able to like commit to something just because it was like a new year. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's not a good enough reason to commit to something for me.
Yeah.
Mine, like, I just like having vague goals. Like last year, my New Year's resolution was it was like maybe I'll max, and I didn't. So mine again will be maybe I'll max.
That's me every year too.
Every year until 30 years from now, I finally max. I'm
Yep.
gonna say maybe
Same.
I'll max. Oh, you know
Yep.
what? One of mine from this year. This isn't even a resolution. It was just something I wanted because it's all RNG based. I wanted to get a raid pet, and I got the TOA pet 3 times. So
Oh,
yeah,
that's cute.
that was nice. But I'm like, I don't know if that could be a resolution because it's literally just luck. But it was nice. Yeah.
Like my New Year's resolution is to win the lottery.
Yeah, that's essentially what I said. That's not a resolution at all. I just resolved to waste more time raiding and hope I get lucky.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and I'll just bring that to next year. I hope I get another raiding pet, a different one.
Exactly. I hope we both get omelet. That's my New Year's resolution.
Wait, I hope we both get Tangleroot.
Oh my god, real.
Wait, what's your farming XP? She's in a similar boat.
I honestly gave up. Like you're way ahead of me now. I gave up at like 28 mil. I was done. And you're like at 100 mil now, aren't you?
91.
That's insane.
It's disgusting.
I totally gave up.
I thought I was gonna quit when I was at like 13, so even 28 is. Man,
Yeah.
we've spent too much time farming.
Horrible.
The two of us combined, that's like a lifetime's worth. Like, ugh.
I
hope
just
we both get
know that I'm gonna get the pet post 200 mil. So I'm just like, no, I'm
Yeah.
not doing this anymore.
I'm convinced, but I'm hoping that I'll be proved wrong and they'll get it. And it's like, it's kind of just for the meme at this point. I'm just like, yeah, you guys want to see me not get the pet for half an hour every stream? It is so bad for stream engagement though. Like no one is around with me in the stream. Yeah, some people think it's hilarious.
There. I'm like, hell yeah, she's getting it today.
But other people
and my thing is
up.
like, I don't want to miss it. If you got it that day and I missed it, I would be so upset.
You're like, I need to be there for it.
Yeah,
I think that's why some people are okay with it, is because they want to be there to be like, I was there when she got the pet and it took 17 years.
It's been 84 years.
Yeah, that's gonna be me whenever I get Tangaroot.
Yeah. That's so funny.
Chershi has an in real life question as well. Kind of similar to what we were talking about earlier. So she said, we've all experienced trolls when streaming. Have any said anything genuinely funny to you? And what was it, if you remember?
Oh God. I haven't streamed in so long that it's like so hard for me to remember. Oh yeah. Oh my God. I have this running bit with my whole community. It's crazy. I used to have a guy that would come in and he'd be like, if you get 99 mage, I'll give you a T-bow. If you get 99 mage, I'm gonna get you your T-bow. It's gonna be a reward for 99 mage. And I'm like, okay, sick. Like I'm just gonna sit here and commit to 99 mage now. Like I want this damn T-bow.
Yeah.
And my whole community was like dogging on him, like, you're so full of shit. Like you're not gonna give her this T-bow and you're such a liar. Cause he would like come in and flex how rich he was. He'd be like, I had like a 80 bill bank and blah blah blah. And he would like
I hate whenever people do that. I'm like, okay.
He would like fake screenshots of like his bank and like obviously it was so obvious that it was screenshotted, but like I still wanted to commit. I'm like, you know what? Maybe he will give me this T-bow. You never know. And I finally got 99 mage and he came into my stream and I was like, Danny, I'm gonna name drop him right now. Danny RP. I was like, I got my 99 mage. And he was like, oh my God, sick. Congratulations. Like, I'm on my way to give you this T-bow. This was all on stream in my chat. He's like, I'm on my way to give you this T-bow. Just stay where you are. I'm on. And he was online. Like, he was on my friends list.
Oh, okay.
Never showed up. Completely left my stream.
Stop.
Blocked me off RuneScape.
Blocked you?
Literally. And everyone, like, I even have a command in my Discord and on my stream. It's like, exclamation point Danny RP, and it's like, where the hell is my T-bow?
Dude, the commitment.
Like, yeah, the commitment just to like block me. Like you did all of that to block me at the end. Like it was so committed.
That's so weird.
It went on for months, like literally months.
Honestly, respect to Danny, just wanted to see you grind. He just wanted to see you do well.
Yeah, he just wanted to motivate me.
I do like that he lied to you and was like, stay where you are, I'm on my way. And
no, literally. He's like, I'm on my way. I'm going to get you your T-bow. And I'm like, sick. And he even said, I remember the funniest thing was he was like, I'll even throw in a scythe. Like, he said that when he was on his way to block me. Like, crazy.
I don't understand people. That is so weird. That is so
Insane.
funny. But you got 99 mage, so it worked.
Yeah, it all worked out.
Yeah.
Still wish I had that Tebow though.
Yeah, right. In the scythe would. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe he just couldn't find you. Maybe you left too soon. He's still looking for you. So
Oh my god, you're so real.
Danny, if you're out there, she's waiting for her Tebow. Please.
I'm still waiting.
She's been waiting her whole life.
It's been 2 years. I'm still waiting.
He's still looking for you. It's fine. Don't worry. He's on his
Yeah.
way.
He's wandering around Varrock.
Yeah, he just can't find you. My favorite thing that I've gotten as a troll message was, so I really like Megan the Stallion. You and Hot Girl Meg, you guys are both my Hot Girl Megs. I love you both. And every time I say Megan, I'm just like, which one? They're my two favorites. So I really like her, and she has a song called Hot Girl Summer. Obviously, everyone's probably heard it. And I like to make puns out of my titles, not as much anymore, but I used to a lot. So I named the stream like Happy Hot Girl Summer because it was the first day of summer too. And someone came into the stream and said, your title is misleading. You look like a rat. And I thought that was just, I don't know why that kills me to stay, because little did they know, like, Robert calls me a rat all the time and I call him my little mouse guy. So I'm like, there's no way you could have known that that's like a term of endearment to me. But I was like crying laughing at that. And I still have the screenshot because that made me so happy. I'm like, who comes in like, your title is a lie. You look like a rat. And I was like, oh my God, I love it.
First of all, I hope that guy's having a horrible Christmas.
Yeah, it's an incredibly weird thing to say to someone. But like,
So rude.
But
also, that's so funny because he was like trying to be mean, and you're like, "Aw."
I know, like, that's cute. You think I'm a little rat?
Aw.
Robert says that, and I'm like, Robert, you're a little mouse.
That's so cute.
I love it. Trushy also said, not a question, but a plea for help. Also, Megan, please respond to my DMs, queen. It's been months. I cannot breathe without you. Please give me a sliver of attention.
Oh my God.
Please stop ignoring her. She's like going through it. I'm pretty sure.
Fine. I guess I'll give you a crumb.
Just send her like a waving emoji and that's it.
A thumbs up to her,
thumbs
comment that I haven't responded to, apparently.
Yeah, she'll probably cry from happiness.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
What?
Keeps people happy.
Exactly.
But, that's it for the Q&A. Was there anything else you wanted to talk about?
I don't think so. I think I've gone completely off the rails a couple times, so I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, I like it because I'm not good at like coming up with topic ideas. So I was hoping we'd go off the rails. Did you want to say your socials for people to follow you if they'd like?
It's so hard now because I'm not Strawberry anymore. Everything's different.
You could DM me later too, and I'll put in our episode description as well. So if you get anything wrong, they could just click the link.
That's true. Yeah, I mean everything is basically it's MeganEve. And yeah, my Twitch stream is MeganEve.
Okay. And the Twitter and Instagram, it's MeganEve, right? Like it is in there.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll put that on there. But yeah, hopefully you guys can go follow her and maybe she'll stream. And that one person who ruined it, your stupid mod, maybe that their little voice will just get out of your head and they'll go to cyber prison and everything will be fine.
I hope so. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but thank you so much for joining. This was so much fun.
Thank you for having me. This was so fun.
I know, I like it. And now we can not VC for another 2 months.
Yeah, well, at least I'll be in your stream tonight.
True, I know we'll top tonight. I really hope whenever I record with Robert, maybe I should record them tomorrow because I'd love to be like, hey, heads up, Megan got a scythe. Like that's,
oh my God, that would be so
that's
sick.
The goal.
Please.
I'm gonna record them tomorrow specifically for that reason now. All right, but thank you guys for listening. If you wanted to follow us, like Bunebape anywhere, we'll have the links down in the episode description, so I don't talk over hers. But yeah, thank you so much for listening, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.